What's going on, people? Welcome to the N.Stock podcast. I go by the name of Mr. Marquis, my grandma's favorite grandson. And on my left-hand side, we have
Nana, aka Kicks Pantry.
And on the right-hand side, we've got
Nado, aka Claire. There's no redos. Okay, man.
no cuts.
Yes, no.
Should we do it again? What's going on, people? Welcome to the N.Stock podcast. I go by the name of Mr. Marquis, my grandma's favorite grandson. And on my left-hand side, we have
Nana, aka Kicks Pantry.
And on the right-hand side, we've got
AKA Flash. What's up? Let's go.
There we go. Finally got your tongue in your mouth. Don't do that, bro. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
All right, so once again, we're back. Like I said, we're in a new location, another facelift from the last post.
Yep.
Yeah? So yeah, we've been lucky enough to be in Concepts down in City Walk.
Shout out to Concepts, man.
Yeah, shout out to all the management, everyone, shout out to the staff. See you over there. Oh, she's filming us. I thought we were in trouble. But anyway, let's talk about the format. What are we doing today, Mr. Kicks Pantry?
We're gonna go over the year's top 10 list. But before we do that, we're gonna go over our personal favorites, right? Top fives that we were able to get our hands on. Okay, then we're gonna do, are we gonna do honorable mentions?
We have to.
We have to do the
There were
honorable
way too many shoes
well.
to see. We have to. Yeah.
honorable mentions, and then we're gonna get to the top 10. Yeah?
Yeah. It's gonna be a bit sticky. We've had arguments all this
We were about to lose a bit of our friendship making this list because we're not really agreeing on all the pairs on it. So should be interesting.
I blocked you, so.
Well, the thing is, what we try to do is we try to do the year top 10 based on not our personal preference, but what we thought were 10 of the most important sneakers in general that came out in 2022, right? Yeah. So we kind of got our list. We're kind of happy with it.
Yeah, kind of.
Each of us has a couple picks that will go up, down, maybe a few pairs that will go out.
I'm still not happy about number one, but it is what it is.
Okay. All right.
It is what it is.
Let's start with the top 5 and then see what people also think about that.
Check what we got on our feet and what the crowd has on their feet.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's do that.
Let's see if anyone wants to jump up.
What do you guys have? Amamanier 3s. We got Amamanier 2s in the back with Ahmed.
The 2s? Okay.
Yeah. Superstars, Jordan 3s. What are those, forums? Bad Bunny forums, okay.
Bad Bunnies, okay.
What do we have in the back? What do we have over there? Amamanier 1s. Okay, so you got
the 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Okay.
We got Air Maxes, Air Max DXB in the house.
Yeah.
Dunks, okay. All right.
Nice.
One Starfish.
The Jordan 1s, yeah, those.
Starfish.
These are nice.
Yeah.
I like
that. Really random, okay.
No, but we like random. We like random.
What is it though?
It's to be done. It's sustainable.
That's nice. It still looks really good. It's dope.
Sustainable. There's a lot coming up with those recently.
Okay, and we got the cameraman right here, our boy Wayne, with the Reebok questions, bro.
Yeah.
Not for everybody, and not everybody can rock them.
You can pull it off.
100%.
Oh, by the way, this is Wayne that we always talk about.
This is the Wayne that you
This is the guy, exactly.
Wayne that is always on vacation, by the way.
All right, cool. So, first things first, as well, normally format, what's on feet? What are we rocking? Who's going first?
I'll go first. Joe Fresh Goods, 993s, made to wear well. It was a pack of 3 shoes. I was able to get my hands on these during Seoul.
Sweet.
Nice.
So late in the year, but became one of my favorites immediately. I was actually, when these dropped on Instagram.
You weren't too sure, yeah?
Yeah, well, no, I wasn't sure about the colorway, which ones I really wanted, but I'm really happy with these. What do you have on?
With me, so I've gone for the white on white New Balance 550s, but with the suede, because as you know on the podcast, I've got a love-hate relationship with New Balance 550s. I think the leather on them is absolute garbage, but I love New Balance, have like the best suede in the game. So white on white New Balance 550s.
Okay.
Not much to say.
All right, well, I got Asics Sneaker Freak Atmos collab. alley cats. I've talked about it way too much this year, I think.
Hold on, you didn't have those on before, did you?
When?
You switched it out on us.
Yeah. When I came in, I saw everybody New Balance. I thought, no, we're not doing this. So I had to go on with the Asics, which is in the bag already.
Is this like cat fur on the sides?
You know what?
Okay.
It has cat fur, is glow in the dark, which is dope. That they didn't even say it until you actually have it in your room, and then you'll see it. But yeah,
Okay.
one of my favorites this year, to be honest.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
All right.
Making a comeback, okay?
Yeah. Quietly. It'll be the New Balance. It'll be the new New Balance.
Yeah.
I think this year has been a lot of Asics, but we are so wrapped up around New Balance and Jordan. Like there's this fight that's happening, and Asics is doing like a big thing on the side, but not really people are noticing.
Yeah.
So many collabs, so many dope collabs, so many new sort of dope shoes, but yeah.
Okay,
Let's go.
jumping on to our personal top fives.
Let's go, top 5, man, let's
Who's
go.
gonna go first? You wanna go
You
first?
both look at.
You go first, man, let's go,
Let me
bro.
go.
Sat here in the middle,
what
like
we're doing,
looking
one
at us
each,
like this.
One
bro.
each.
One each?
Oh, we're gonna go all
No,
five.
you go your 5.
All right, so I've got a top 5, but it's not in any particular order.
Okay.
So
That's a cop out.
nah, because you know what it is? This year for kicks has been a bit mad for me. I've got a few kicks, but nothing has been phenomenal to me.
Oh yeah?
Nothing has like been absolutely remarkable. There's been like really good shoes, but nothing like, oh my god.
Personally
I have to
for
have
you,
them. Yeah,
okay.
for me personally. So kicking off first, if you know the pod, we've seen these already.
These were the problems.
The 650 Ami Leon Dore New Balance high tops. I kind of love these at the moment. Obviously with the lace check lace, we don't play around. Shameless plug as always.
Can we ask people like, what do you guys think of this? Because surprisingly, everywhere in the world, this is sold out on the spot. Here, they were in store for 4 days.
Well, it was the red and black ones.
Red and black ones, but they were still in store. So like, what is it that you guys don't like about the shoes? Somebody give me any opinion. Like, why would you like that?
Okay, my man. Do you want to jump up on the mic? Come on.
Jump up.
Don't be
let's
shy.
go.
Just flick the switch and you'll be good.
What's going
You got
on
it?
with Mike? What's happening?
Hello?
Yes.
There we go.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, that was good.
I just think the blues look much better than the highs. That's just my opinion.
You do.
Are you good? Okay, I hear you with that. Okay.
Even with the leather as well. That's my main issue.
I think it might be easier to rock the low ones, you know? You can wear them with more stuff.
Yeah, I've noticed when I wear these with shorts, there's something with the neck. It doesn't, you know, like on the Jordan, it will loosen a bit. These just don't. Because remember when you had yours on, and I was like, you're choking the hell out of the neck. But something about the neck doesn't open up. But this still is a good shoe for me. This was one of my top cops of the year.
Okay.
Okay.
Definitely.
Let's go one by one.
Go
Let's
one
go
by
by
one?
one. Yeah.
All right.
Don't want to hear Marquis the whole day, bro. Let's go.
Bro, you call me all the time. What are you talking about?
So,
Okay.
so I didn't want to bring the.
I brought a
okay.
record bag of kicks
I
out.
didn't want to bring.
Yeah,
the, okay, so I'm gonna go.
We're in plastic bags
Listen,
and stuff.
I've got
Man
I've
here
got
with
an
like
IKEA
professional
bag.
bags.
What's going on here?
I'm gonna go with. Okay, so my first purchase of 2022 were these. New Balance 990 V5, just a classic black colorway.
I like. I like.
Extremely comfortable shoe. Like most of the 990s, you know, especially like the V4, V5, V6s. So this is my first cop of 2022. This is the first pair that I'm gonna show.
All right.
Nothing too crazy,
Okay, these are all right.
but extremely, extremely, extremely.
I mean, it's
comfortable.
good. Let me see, bro. Do I have to stand up now? Find some shoes.
Oh,
Find some shoes.
he's going on a mission.
All right. What we got?
Oh, these are good shoes.
I'll go a bit different.
As you always do.
All right. So
You're not gonna like what's in the box.
Yeah.
you might not. You know. So this is a pair of dunks I bought
I remember these.
on a website. I don't want to name the website. On a website. So I'll pass it around. I bet 90% of the people probably didn't see it. I think it was only released in Asia, and it's called Culture Day. It has a see-through sole. It got a bit of the old Dunk series from the inside, top-notch quality. The thing is, because we're, again, so wrapped up in seeing, hey, Jordan won this, collab, Union, this, that. And this, I got what, for shipped to here for 500 dirhams.
Yeah,
So I'll pass it around and tell me, like, how did this not even make, I won't say news or somewhere.
No, not to me. I'm saying
Yeah, you know what's up, like, yeah.
you're tied down.
Well, I'm tied down.
Can't go anywhere.
I'm chained. Get it.
Good hands.
Okay, your turn.
Right, so for me, another good cop.
One of the best this year, to be honest.
Back with the New Balance. Damn, Daniel. These are the 990 V3. I'm new to New Balance, by the way.
Yeah.
These V3s, aren't they?
V3, yeah.
990 V3, the Teddy Santis, made in the USA. Now, one thing I always rave about, like for me, you know when you said there's been a fight between Jordan and New Balance? I think it's kind of been one-sided. Jordan's just been relaxing and New Balance has been punching
100%.
heavily. Now, Teddy Santis, there's something about New Balance when they put suede on the shoe. This shoe, like, it's got this kind of fluffy teddy bear suede. It's phenomenal, and the comfort in the shoe is absolutely crazy.
It is one of the best colorways that came in this year from Teddy Santis.
Yeah,
I love
I
that
was
one.
lucky. The guys sorted me out on these ones. And
Yeah,
I'm
a
probably happy
New
about
Balance
this.
still missing size 10.5 and what again? 13.
Let's not even get me started. I do this all the time. New Balance. I don't understand why the Sandbeater times, the biggest size you had was 9.5. That doesn't even make sense. Men like pink shoes as well. I'm a size 12. Come and sort me out. You know what I mean? So, ran over. So yeah, Teddy Santis, this is my next one.
Okay.
Kicks Pantry.
What you got?
Good segue to my next pair. So Teddy's good friend Ronnie Feig.
Okay, I like that. I like that.
See how I did that real quick?
I like what you did there.
So these actually came out in 2021, but I grabbed them this year, so I decided to include them in the list.
a bit of a cheat now.
Whatever, man. I got them this year. Trip to Paris, Kith Paris. They were sitting on the shelf.
Did the flex, chip to Paris.
Yeah. Quick
Smooth, quick flex.
Quick trip to Paris, no big deal. No, but I had to go to Kith, and these were sitting on the shelf, retail price. I love these. Actually, I recently got a new phone, so I was like transferring photos to a hard drive, and I found like I found a screenshot of like when they initially, when they like teased them on Instagram, and I was like, yeah, I was able to get them. So this is my second. I mean, these are not made in US. These are 1300R or RC, something like that. RC.
Yeah.
Yeah, RC 1300. But they have Kith branding on the New Balance logo over here, and then the quality is really good actually, even though they're not made
Like
in
anything
US.
as Kith has to be cool. I don't know. I don't know if they know anything. I don't know if they can actually just do something like that way without putting effort. They
Yeah,
actually
when I
do.
saw them in person, I had to get them. So yeah, this is my second pair.
Nice one. All right, let's see. Again, with the
Again, another trip.
yeah, man. Oh, listen. What else we got here? Why is my shoes? Okay, so I'm gonna show up that one.
Ooh.
How we doing with New Balances now?
Another
But
New
this
Balance.
is tells you how New Balance been doing really good sneakers through the
they've been
year,
punching very heavy.
and like, but you cannot ignore it. So,
Here we go.
yes. So protection pack, the second or third release. I cannot say enough about the shoe. From comfort to design to colorways that they dropped are all phenomenal. And the last one they dropped about a week ago for the lunar year.
Yeah, I think they dropped in America.
Yeah,
They dropped in America.
it was
like four
America
colours,
and
I
UK.
think. Oh, it was America and UK?
And UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are phenomenal as well. So yeah, again, I cannot fault it. That's one
At
more.
one point, I was like, you remember we talked about it on one of the previous episodes. I was like, they're overdoing them a little bit, but like, I mean, these are good, man. These are good. No, they are, but
No, it's true.
But there were certain colorways that I was like, maybe this was really needed. But that's just my personal thing.
No, I hear you. True. Some
there's-
colorways, even the design of the protection pack now is being thrown on multiples of designs like 574s and 1906. The 1906 is a bit okay, but
Yeah, those dropped today, I think.
yes. Some are really good, bro. Some are really good. But some colorways, as you said, it is what it is. So,
Me again.
Big shout out Soulmates DXB in the house.
what's
Happening?
up?
Family in the building. Oh, look, he's wearing a New Balance t-shirt as well.
There we go.
Oh,
What's your
man.
next pair?
Pair of New Balance.
More New Balance. Okay.
Wow. You know what?
Back
From
again.
being a New Balance guy to this.
Yeah, I've literally, like, this year was my first time. No, actually, it was the
Second.
year. No,
Last year you bought two.
Yeah,
No, that
I
wasn't
remember
last
last year
year.
you asked me like, what is this brand, New Balance?
no,
What is this?
relax. I didn't say what is this brand.
You're like-
I've always wanted New Balance, but I've never seen them. In the UK, it was hard to get the colors that you wanted and things like that. But it was 2021 was the first pair I got. And I had to ask these guys, what's going on? Is this a decent pair? So let's go. New Balance, you see the box, Conversations Amongst Us. Very important shoe for me.
Yeah.
550 Joe Freshgoods. These ones.
Disregard the laces, yeah. Just see the.
Oh yeah, different popper lace.
Yeah,
Obviously.
forget about the laces. It's just,
Obviously, come on. So yeah, this one here was a really dope shoe. It shocked me a bit because I actually thought, from the pictures, I thought these were leather and suede. And I didn't even realize until I actually bought them that they were canvas, so I was a bit
Old man
perplexed.
eyes.
you know what? He's
getting
been
old, man.
he's been telling his friend for a while, yeah. So his friend, you know, I don't know if you guys know Charles.
Charles,
He's been saying Charles,
444.
amongst us, you know, amongst us, 550s dropping, all leather. Charles get hyped, all leather. Wakes up in the morning
Charles
at
was
7
the first one in
a.m.
the queue.
Yeah, 7 a.m. goes the first one in the queue. He's like, oh, leather shoes, you know.
like, oh.
Goes up front. They give
What?
him the shoe. They look at it like.
It's canvas. And he calls me.
And he
he's
had to buy the shoe because he's like, he's right there.
Yeah.
So he buys the shoe, calls Morgan, he's like, bro, this is not leather, bro.
And I was like, what do you mean? And I'm looking at the picture like, yeah, that's like leather. But no, this is a
Unreal.
dope shoe. Only issue with this shoe is it is a dust magnet.
Yeah.
I've
canvas.
battered
The
these,
material
but
and the color, yeah.
yeah, but I think these are meant to look beaten, but I don't want to beat them. So, but yeah, 550 conversations amongst us. Joe Freshgoods.
All right,
Okay.
My third
Kicks, what we
pair,
with?
we're staying with Joe Freshgoods. These are the ones that I have
Oh
on
wow,
my feet.
you gotta leave them there now, yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna stay there.
Oh, feet don't smell.
But yeah, I got these a couple weeks back at Seoul. I was thinking, you know, they had them on Saturday. They had them in size 13, or so they told me. And then I went back. I was like, okay, if they're still there tomorrow, I'll grab them. And then I went back, and they had them in size 12. And I tried them on, but I already have a pair of Joe Freshgoods. The outside clothes. No, what are they called?
The brown ones.
Yeah, and they're in size 12, and I was like, okay, I can fit. So yeah, definitely don't regret buying these. So yeah, this is my third pair.
Okay, excellent. Well, you're gonna do that, I'll do the same now. So this is
I feel left
my
out.
this is my third pickup of the year. A6 Sneaker Freaker Atmos Alley Cats. I've talked about it enough. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, back to
Number
me.
4.
All right, so I'm gonna break the mold a bit. Jordan.
Okay.
Okay.
If you know the color of the box, oh, little lace check place,
Yeah,
ready to.
you know what? He's pretending. He's like, oh, I got some laces.
No,
Whatnot.
I put it in there ready to flip because obviously, so if you watch the podcast, you know me, I've got a rule. I don't wear kicks for 3 months.
Yes.
Like, that's my thing. So these are still dead stock. I'm not gonna do the Fat Joe and lick the sole, but these taxis,
Yeah.
these I think were slept on by a lot of people. The material on these, the leather on these is absolutely bananas. They're the soft. Big shout out to Wayne for hooking these up for me as well, my guy. But yeah, these, I'm just waiting for the time. Obviously today's like, it's raining outside. Who thinks it's the UK? But
today.
yeah, definitely not. But yeah, I'm waiting for these. These I think leather on these, everything is just bananas.
It is one of the best
Yeah.
leather on a Jordan
This
1.
leather is
on a
better
GR
for me
Jordan 1.
than the Obsidians.
Oh yeah.
It's better
100%.
leather. We tested it the other day, didn't
Yeah.
we? But yeah, so these taxis, Jordans, had to break the mold a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going next. Okay, so Interestingly enough, yeah. So I got the Joe Freshgoods as well.
Okay.
Now, good thing you talked about Jordans because I was looking at the shoes that I bought this year, and this is the first year in a while that I haven't bought any Jordans. And not because I didn't want to, but because they became so difficult to obtain that I didn't win any, I'm not gonna curse, but I didn't win any raffles. I didn't win any raffles this year, man. Like I couldn't get a pair of Jordans, man. They became like, you know, so it ended up being a bunch of New Balances, I guess. But no, I love these. I love these, love the materials. I knew that they were canvas, because I got good eyes and I pay attention to stuff, you know. Never thought that they were leather, but...
Did you Google it?
I did not Google it. I just used my eyes, and they look very canvassy. But yeah, they had them in size 13, which was awesome. Thank you, appreciate it. So very happy. I wear these quite a bit. But yeah, this is my 4th pair, I guess.
All right,
Okay.
so back to me now?
Going back to you.
All right,
Last
so...
Hold on, how many?
No. I got 2 more pairs to tell. So,
How's he got 2 more?
because...
Oh, 4. Yeah, here we go.
here you go. So the next pair, I don't have it in hand. It's actually, because they didn't get here. I've ordered it weeks ago, didn't get here.
Okay.
So hopefully he's coming with Marwan when he comes back from the UK.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a photo here.
We'll put a photo here.
just
So
there.
it's the Nike Vomero 5 oatmeal colorway.
Those actually made your top 10 list.
Yes, because
year.
for me, Vomeros are part of my childhood, I'd say. It was like not even childhood, but adulthood, like when I was a teenager between 2003 to 2005. When they dropped it 2005,
Made me feel old.
it was the shoe. I know, bro. Like,
You were like 42 back then. And you're 42 today.
I'm actually 40. Been 42 for the last 3 years.
oh man, this is where you want to get stuck on, like on 42.
Yeah, exactly.
All
That's
right.
the sweet spot.
But yeah, it's a comfortable shoe. It's practical. The colorways that they drop now, they never existed before.
What colorway did you get?
The oatmeal is like monotone, like beige off-white colorway with a like sort of a baby blue sole.
The whole shoe is the same color.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Before they were like that. They were like red and gray, like red and silver, blue and silver, and neon and silver. And yeah, I cannot do this now. But yeah, that's the 4th one.
Okay, so the last one for you?
So I've got 2 last ones, but
No.
It's all,
No,
he always comes in with
No.
like,
come on.
Capital letters. No.
So,
bro,
no.
one of them is actually in the top 10. I've got a couple of shoes that are in the top 10, so I said, let me leave those out, and I'm going to bring it in. So,
Okay.
I'm going to do a you now, start searching for shoes. So, my last one.
Don't trip,
Cop,
please.
It's a shoe from 2021.
Okay. All right.
My
man.
Crocs. Now, the Jeff Staple Crocs.
We don't condone this. Just
I
saying it,
100% co-sign this. This shoe is, one, it's just bananas comfortable. Like you
Okay.
put your foot in them, it's like your foot and the
Yes.
shoulders having a relationship. That's
But this, bro.
the cockroach. So if you don't know the concept behind this shoe, it's meant to be the concrete. You've got the bird feces all over the shoe.
Nice.
You've got the pigeon foot, cockroach.
pigeon, yeah.
Yeah, staple pigeon, a rat, and some chewing gum. It had some other stuff on it, but I kind of kept all of the stuff. It's meant to represent New York.
Yeah.
But I just kept the stuff that represented London, just to remind me that I don't want to go back. So that's why I've got these shoes. So these shoes for me, I absolutely love them. Everyone hates them when I wear them, which inspires me to wear them a lot more because it makes me feel amazing. But no, these, absolutely love these.
Okay.
And these were actually 2021, but I got them in 2022, so I'm doing one of you. Yeah? All right, so that's my 5th one.
Okay.
That's a pair of shoes that I would probably buy and just not wear them, but have them because of what they represent. Because I think it's like good storytelling through a pair of shoes.
100%.
100%.
All right, so my last pair. So like I said, no Nikes on the list, but this might come off as a surprise. It's a pair of Adidas shoes, Adidas Forums. These are special because they represent Jugoplastica, a team from Yugoslavia. They won 2 consecutive European.
Yes. Yes.
Yugoslavia in the house.
Yeah.
Yugoslavia in the house. So, collaboration with Beeston.
Yes.
Beeston's store. Yeah, very good. So one thing that I'm not 100% sure, before COVID started, I saw a pair of forums, and same, Plastica forums, and they came with a duffel, like a sports bag, and they had like a water bottle, and I don't know if those dropped or not. I think the colors were slightly different. These are black and, what is this, like light orange and white and cream. Those were navy and cream. So I think that was the first release. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if those ever dropped, because I know I saw them during the COVID times.
Okay.
But these, I was able to get my hands on them. Shout out to Scooby. Scooby got them for me. Yeah, I got a matching shirt. If you're a fan of our pod, you've seen me bring them out with the shirt. But yeah,
beautiful.
This is my fifth pick of the year.
Good pick.
Okay,
Good pick.
okay. All right.
What copy have you got?
So the last.
That's here.
That's here?
Yeah.
Okay. It's in the top 10 somewhere there.
Okay.
So it's the Jound New Balance 990 V3.
You just exposed what was in the top 10.
I mean, my bad. I mean, I had to say it somewhere down there. I mean, we're gonna showcase it there.
Yeah.
But again, it was a bit of a mission to get that pair.
We went. Where was it? We went.
It was
cinema.
a bit of a mission,
went cinema
because
at
the
2
moment
a.m.
they said they're gonna release it, I think it was 2 days before the release. Then I had to make this plan, because I live in Abu Dhabi, so I have to make the plan to come to Dubai and drop it, because they want to drop the shoe at 7 a.m. for some reason.
Yeah. It's emotional.
So I'm like, luckily I don't have something to be up for the next day or do anything. So I'm like, okay, let's go to the cinema at 3. What time was it?
I think we got cinema about, because I just finished work, I think. And then we went to the
You
cinema.
finished work at 12, we
And
finished
I was
work
with
at
you over
12.
there when you couldn't buy the tickets.
Well, we had the issue with the ticket machine, and that's so
Well,
we ended up seeing the cinema about
if
2, 3.
just to let you know about Marquis, he will have issues with every technical thing.
Technology doesn't work in Dubai.
No,
That's
it just doesn't work with him.
Technology
Just let
is
him know,
halas.
yeah? Doesn't know how to handle the stuff. You know, got on the freaking cinema machine like for 40 minutes trying to find.
Tapping everything that shines, he just taps on it.
Hold on, but you two were here, couldn't work it out either.
No, but if you let it to one of us on the other machine, we would have done.
Anyway, this is about the top 10 and 5, not about me with shoes.
All right.
So let's get
Anyway,
onto it.
so we got the Jounds. It was a mission, but it was successful. I thought I was early when I got it. What time was it? I think I got to the mall at 6:30, and I thought, perfect, half an hour, be in front of the store, I'll get the shoe. I go in front of the shop, and I see a line of like 20 people, and I thought, and they said they'll have only one size of each pair, like from the pair they'll have one size. I'm like, okay. And then they started like going through people, and so like, you know what? I had this doubt when I was like, let me just go. Why am I waiting? There's 20 people. There is 9 pairs only.
That's same with the 550s.
9 pairs only in the whole store, and there's 20 people. I thought, why am I even standing? I'll go home. But I got chatting to one of the guys, and
As
then
you
by the time the guy said like, what size I am, like 10.5 US, and he's like, okay, you're good. I'm like, what do you mean you're good? Like of all of these people, he's like, no, they all like say 8, 9, 9.5. I was like, wow. So we got the shoe, man.
Okay.
So.
All right. So it's a personal top 5s. What are we going to do? Are we going to keep them out here, or?
Nah.
Should we?
Well, I am not moving mine.
You're not
Oh,
moving?
don't.
Where we're
I'm
gonna
just
put
making
the top
space,
10s?
bro.
I ain't got no space.
Put them in the back.
Let's do that.
Come on.
Move
real
that.
quick.
We
All
need
right.
that.
So those are our top 5s, and we're gonna get to the year's top 10s. You've heard already one of the pairs that's gonna be in the top 10 list.
Yeah, at least. But I mean, again, like this list had a lot of ups and downs. So I think it'll be very interesting to see the list.
Oh wait, are we doing the honorable mentions?
Oh, yeah, right. I've got an honourable mention. Back to the Jordans.
Okay. That's
Big shout
different.
out to my guy, Laced, because I couldn't even get these. Just take the, see, I'm looking after the paper. Where is he? I'm looking after the paper, brother. We're good. So for me, Fire Red Jordan 3s.
Classic.
Those are my top 10.
I don't like Jordan 3s, but there are only 2 Jordan 3s that have turned my head. The Amar Menares
Okay.
and the Fire Reds. These shoes are bananas. They're clean. My favorite colorway is probably white and red. No, but but yeah, my favorite colorway is white and red. But these are just, yeah, these are something special. So
Quality
yeah,
is really good.
quality is
The
good,
shape,
shape, everything. It's just a really, really good shoe.
No, they've done well with this one, because the one they released before, it wasn't like up to.
What, the Carmines?
No, actually
the
the Fire
Fire
Red.
Red before.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
wasn't-
obviously Nike on the back always is a win.
Always a win, yeah. One shoe that I would like to bring up as an honorable mention, I think I had him also on my top 10 list, was the Joe Freshgoods, the 550s, the one that both you and I had as top, one of the top purchases of the year. That was in my top 10
I see.
of the year, so that would be my honorable mention. Flash?
Honorable mentions. So many shoes, bro. So many shoes.
pick one.
For me, is probably A6 Teterik, and it's a Malaysian brand. Collabed with A6 Gel Light 3s, and it was based on a tea with milk that they have it like we have Karak here. They've done the same, but in Malaysia with their tea milk.
Same but different.
Same but different. That's the one, and it's phenomenal. Just how they executed the whole thing is
Photo
amazing.
here.
Yeah, do the photo thing
Yeah,
up there.
we'll do it.
All right, photo
Up
up,
here.
there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my own honorable mention, I think, for me.
Okay.
Take the
All
photo
right.
down.
Yeah.
But
cool.
typically, let's. I wanna ask like people like, how did you see this year in terms of sneakers? Because 2020 and 2021 was madness. Every week will be 2 to 3 shoes like on like going. How did you see like this year like with sneakers? Is it as much? Did it slow down? What do you notice? Anybody can give us an insight? Here you go. We want to hear it.
Or our assistants here.
The 22 was really good for Red Wax 1.
100%. Agreed.
All the releases in the row of good bars for the club.
Agreed. I'm still waiting on the crepe, the ham crepe, yeah, but they,
I need to order them.
they're somewhere here. Somebody have them here in store. They're still in store.
They're here.
Yes, but I don't know why they didn't release it yet.
Because they're hemp.
Yes.
That's probably why.
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, I agree. Any more insights about this year? Ahmed?
Yeah, so this year I noticed that, well, the hype on some shoes like Dance DSVs, the Jordan slowed down, which gave some space for other ones to shine.
Okay.
New Balance,
100%.
Asics, other collaborators like John.
Yes.
We, like, personally, I didn't even know these
This brand existed.
were working behind the scenes until this year. So yeah, I think it's a shift more than slowing down.
Okay.
And also
Okay.
because of the
I like that.
increase of the hype, so yeah, resellers, hypebeasts are not happy, but really happy.
I hear you.
I would say in terms of releases, it's been much more collapsed than GRs. I noticed than last year and the last 2 years. Armor dropped, I think, 3 silvers this
Yes.
year. Yeah.
So you saying this year was more collapsed than the other years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, a lot of questions.
Just to add to that, hi everyone. I just said one thing. If I win lost and found, I mean raffle and get them, I'm
You retiring from the game?
That's dangerous.
And he actually did? You?
Because I got the baby as well in the same.
Oh, congratulations as well.
I like that.
Double win.
Just drop it down. That's it.
Okay.
Honest, I got really tired of raffling, guys. I know we are in your store, but yeah.
You know, but you know what?
No, really.
I kid you not. I've
Really,
been
It just makes you sick.
very true. In a way, yeah.
It makes you want to vomit. And vomit all over again. And if you have nothing else to vomit, you still vomit. You know? So I'm out and yeah, lucky to win that.
Okay, good for you, man. Good for you, bro. Good job.
When we were talking about this, because when we were making the actual list, we, you start with like, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got 5 pairs, and then after that, it kind of started slowing down. I was like, okay, so what do I get? So this year, more than any of the previous years, I think it was more difficult for me to come up with like a top 10 because like, I don't know, there were not that many shoes that were as, like, they didn't make that much of an impact as it was in previous years. And it might be because the hype is dying down, but just also, we touched on this in one of the previous episodes, like the market is so oversaturated.
Yes.
And a couple years ago, I realized that if I miss on a raffle this week, something's gonna come out next week that I'm gonna want to get, right?
Yes.
So there are very few shoes that I'm really stuck on and that I say to myself, okay, I really gotta get these. Because something else will come up in like a week, 2 weeks, next month, you know, for sure. So for me personally, when I was doing the list, it was more difficult than any of the previous years, I would say.
I hear you, same here.
Yeah. Should we get to the top 10? Or do you want to add anything to it?
No, I think we should do a giveaway.
Do a giveaway?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the first question?
The first question is the protection pack question.
All right.
Okay. So guys, actually you do the question. You've got a good voice.
Okay.
You got a
So
good
first,
voice.
we're going to do 3 giveaways, okay? The first giveaway is going to be
No, just a surprise.
It's a
Find out what it is
surprise.
when you get it.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So 3 giveaways. The first question is protection pack, New Balance protection pack. What is the actual original name of the pack?
Easy.
Wait.
Before the question even came out, I was like, yep.
What is it?
It's a rebrand feature.
Excellent.
First giveaway. There you go. First giveaway.
So you wanna come up and get your prize?
Stand up.
I can't even be the one who does it.
You got to do it, man.
All right. So the first prize is a set of laces from the Lace Check, our sponsors. There we go. Well done.
Okay.
Sorry?
Sorry, what's the brand again?
Oh, the Lace Check. I just see you put it wrong.
Okay, so we're getting to top 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So number 10 on our list is
Let's do it.
Tom Sachs, Nike Craft. Shout out to
Shout
our
out
guy
to
Shout out to Ahmed.
for supplying us with the pair. Got the yellow color here. I don't know the official name.
Yellow.
So this shoe was, yeah, it was on my original list.
Pass him around as
It's the only new silhouette on our list, actually, and I thought that there's something about new silhouettes that make the list. Whoa, whoa, whoa! He's got a minor heart attack.
well. It's all rubber, bro. It's only rubber.
But new silhouette, I think they go with everything. This is one of the shoes that I really wanted to get. Couldn't get my hands on them. They didn't have them in large sizes over here, but I love everything about the shoe. It's very, very plain. Even if it wasn't a Tom Sachs collaboration, if I saw it in a store, I would go for this pair. What do you guys think?
For me, I didn't want this on the list. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, man.
I absolutely love this shoe though. It's a shoe for me that just says it's enough. It's not too crazy. It's not too. I was talking to you yesterday. I said this is. What's that shoe brand that I was talking about? Campers. People that wear campers.
Yeah.
This is like a perfect trainer for them. Yeah. That kind of look. But I would rock this shoe. I don't really like the whitey, grey colorway. This colorway is the one, and I like this shoe. I just think it's just enough. It's enough color. Enough everything, so yeah, this is a good shoe for me.
No,
but I wouldn't put it on my top 10, but it has to go in the top 10.
Yeah, new silhouette. This is the thing, like the categories that for us to choose a top 10 shoe, other than impact, other than comfort, design, I think that's up there with, well, it ticks all the boxes.
It does.
It does tick all the boxes. So, top 10, Tom Sachs.
Okay. All right, moving on to number 9.
On the table.
Put them on the table?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll put them on the table. We'll move them one by one. Okay. So, number 9 on the list. Flash already mentioned these.
Let's give it to him and let him talk again.
There you
There
go.
we go.
All right.
Talk about these.
You've already done it.
I mean,
already.
I've done it. We're just gonna show the people the shoe. So 990 V3 Jounce. simple materials are up there. Like, again, some shoes, they just need to be as simple as possible.
Yeah.
And I think nobody so far doing it better than Jound and Kith when it comes to simple.
Okay.
And yeah, this is number 9.
All right, number 9 on the list.
Share it with the people.
Huh? All right, let's put them. Give me the box.
Pass it.
Give me the box. We're gonna put them on top. All right. So that was a quick one. Okay, number 9. Okay, number 8.
By the way, I forgot.
This is-
I forgot what's
That's the
coming.
one
I
time.
forgot what's coming. Okay.
Okay.
My babies. If you don't know the box, we're in the spot. Concepts. This is literally my pick.
Yes.
I know people argue with me, but this has
think I have
for
it
me.
on my list.
Was it you?
Yeah.
Was one of you didn't have it?
Yeah. No, I mean, well, it's a good shoe, but no, I mean, I didn't put it in top 10.
Nah, sorry. This has to go on. The Concepts Lobster collab. Now, sorry. So this picture, I think it's. I need a new back.
Yeah.
So I think this is Salvador Dali
Yeah.
picture. I actually don't know the background of the whole picture, but I just think it's just a dope box. Concepts, you know when they do a collab, their boxes are
Yes.
phenomenal.
So can you jump in real quick?
Oh yeah, go for it. Actually, you told me some information today.
I think that the story behind this is that this is one of the art pieces that he made for, was it a writer? Somebody hired him basically, and he made, I think he made them in different colors as well.
Okay.
With the lobster foam.
Okay.
There's like a white one. So, and if you remember when they dropped the shoes, they also dropped like the whole line of clothes, and it was like all orangey and really wild. And yeah, so that's the story behind it. That's the inspiration, I guess, behind it.
Okay.
Okay. That of information. I love it. So as you probably know, it was the 25th anniversary.
25th anniversary of Concepts and 20th anniversary of SB.
SB.
SB, right. That's why it says 20 years on the band, because you get 2 bands with it. Well, 2 bands. That's my extra ones for my feet. So you get 2 bands, Concepts and this. And what I really was excited for was you get the wax for your skateboard as well, because obviously it's the SB.
Okay.
But the Bear Brick, the 25th anniversary Bear Brick exclusive for Concepts. So this one, like, was really,
It's a whole good piece for a collector. It's really amazing.
Well, yeah, collector and a shoe wearer. Because
I don't want that, bro. I don't need no bear brick, bro. I just need the shoe.
No, this is the collector part.
I just need
This
the
is
shoe.
Oh, get out of here. And then
And the extra shoe.
I have, again, 3 months rule. Can't rock them for 3 months, and especially when it's flooded outside. But this shoe, the suede on this, it's not even suede, it's leather and it's like a, what do you call this?
That's suede, bro. Nubuck. Nubuck.
It's a really low nubuck though.
No, that's leather, bro.
It's leather.
That's leather.
Yeah, it's not, it's like, it's leathery, nubucky suede, whatever. But this shoe is bananas. I love this shoe. And I found out today that the whole thing behind this shoe and all of the Concept lobsters is the number of pairs that they do is based upon the amount of that color of lobster that is out in the wild. And I never actually knew that, which I thought was a great little touch.
Okay.
And then obviously the rubber band, I probably will be trying to rock these with a rubber band just to keep the claws. I'm gonna try it, see how far I get in the
He
day.
needs it, so he doesn't slip, just needs it.
Especially outside today. But yeah, lobsters, Concepts are number 8 shoe.
All right.
All right.
Tell me. Somebody please pass him the mic.
What would you say is your favorite lobster out of the 6 of them?
Purples.
Out of the ones that have been released or ones that are coming as well?
Oh, I don't even know what's.
I don't know what's coming. We've just
think
seen some
there's-
random colorways.
Yeah, there's a white one that's supposed to be
Samples.
coming. What?
Samples, all of them.
Sample, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
so we don't know.
I'd say for me, yellow, easy.
Yellow?
Yellow.
I'll go with purple.
Purple all day.
Purple.
Wayne's jumped in for.
Rainbow science.
I'm kind of in between the two. Some days I'm like purple, some days I'm like yellow, but I think I probably would go yellow because I've got purple kicks and I hardly ever wear them.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
yeah,
Okay.
I think I would probably get more wear of the yellow, but I do like both of them equally.
All right.
So yeah.
How do you guys feel about the list so far? Is it controversial? Is it sort of right? How do you feel? It's like I was like, nah.
Speak your truth, man. Speak your truth.
It's like, nah.
my thing is the jams are overrated.
Oh, I like it.
Very simple colorway.
100%.
It looks like a GR.
100%.
The A6 jams. Nobody likes A6 until, I mean, those are cool, but nobody likes A6 until Jam dropped the collab with them.
Well,
Also, I think the orange lobster should go up.
ah, okay,
You
okay,
think it should be
okay.
higher?
Okay, yeah.
Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, he wants the lobster to go higher.
I
We're like,
wanted, I wanted the lobster up, and I said I don't know if I want the jam in there, but so in the podcast we've got this rule. If two people say yes, the third person has to shut the F up.
Easy.
The F. I'm not swearing. There's ladies and children in the room. So that's for me. I had to just shut up because I remember I said I particularly didn't want the jam on the list, but then these guys were like, no, it's got to be. So I was like, all right, cool. And then I think we took I wanted the taxis on there. And then you said no, you both said no, the jam. And I was like,
and
all
you
right,
had
cool.
to shut there.
I had to shut up.
Absolutely.
But it's funny you said that, and I did want the lobsters higher up on the list because I think they should be higher up on the list. Okay. So I'm with you, bro.
All right, what we got?
Okay.
All right, let's
Moving
move this
on.
over here.
Moving on to, this is spot number 7, right? Alma Manier Jordan 4s.
Oh man, I thought we shifted that up. Did we? Wasn't it up there?
It's got a 7 on it, bro.
Ah, okay.
No, I had it, initially I had it, this was in my top 3 or 4.
Top 3.
Top 3 or 4. Where was it for you?
Top 3.
Wasn't on the top 10 for me.
Wasn't even on top 10?
Wasn't even on top 10
okay,
for me.
all right. So,
And then somehow we put it on number 7.
Because I had to shut the F up.
All right.
all right, so, yeah, the first time, shout out to Ahmed for supplying us with the
Bro,
with the
Ahmed is
shoes.
a supplier,
Ahmed is
man.
the plug.
Ahmed is the top 10 guy. But yeah, this is the first time I held them in hand when we got them from Ahmed. And yeah, they are as good as I thought they would be. I love the color. I love the padding inside, all the details. Definitely a top 10 for me this year. I don't know why. What don't you like about them?
But what it says here, it says it's not about the shoes. For me,
It's about where you're going.
this, okay, don't get it twisted. The padding, bananas, love that.
Okay.
That's
Oh,
what
and
I
the
love.
outsole also. I'm not gonna pull the outsole. Sorry, the
Insole,
insole.
yeah. So the padding on the insole, the quilting, I should say.
Okay.
I love that. The kind of
think this one.
unfinished.
Yeah, continue.
Okay, that was very strange. The kind of unfinished edge on the thing, I was like, I'm not sure about that. But me, my main thing is these remind me of the Jordan 4s that I hated, which were the taupe haze.
Okay.
Because I saw a lot of people took the taupe, because when I first saw the taupe haze, I hated them. Then people started using the Dremel and taking off that like eczema looking skin they had.
It was
the
only
fish
on
scale
the
stuff.
front, yeah.
Yeah, and I hated them. And this just reminded me of those with a boob job, basically. I just weren't a fan of them. I just didn't like them.
Okay.
So these, my issue with these, I said it on the pod before, is there was a mock-up of them
Yes.
that were cream
And-
with
and
purple
burgundy,
highlights.
yeah. I
If
remember
those
that.
came out, game over. Game over. This one, I just felt a bit let down. That's why I didn't even want these on the list, because I just feel that this is a very overrated shoe. Compared, I think out of all of them, this will come third on the list. The 3s come first, and I'm not even a 3 guy. Then the 1s, this will be third, and 2s, because I generally don't like the shape of 2s. So for me, I just think these
But
are
you were just expecting something else based on a mock-up. And people, when they heard that these are dropping, people just get in the lab and they try to kind of, based on the colors.
No, I
already
get that,
drop.
but I'm basing my opinion on the shoe in hand. That's why I said,
I
if
see.
they did the mock-up, that would have been game over. But this, for me, is just, there could have been a lot more done with this. Don't get twisted, the materials and everything, bananas. I can't complain about that.
Okay.
It just doesn't, put these next to the 3. It's not even a question. It's not even a conversation.
Next to the 3, yeah, it's a bit.
Put them next to the
But 3 is like really, it's probably gonna be like one of the top 10 shoes of the decade, I imagine, like once the decade is done. Because like that
I
was
probably
really
agree.
Like,
I agree.
you know, that's like next level. I think that was like a unanimous shoe of the year. I don't think that it was like any list you go to,
Yeah,
the 3
that was
like the
my
shoe of
number
the
1
year.
shoe of 2021, and I don't like 3s.
Yeah, yeah.
So and I put it on that list, and I was just, Shout out to my guy over there. I didn't even knew it came up in my size, so I'm like severely perplexed right now.
They do, man.
What are you?
How you're giving me this information a year late?
Bro, is he supposed to supply with info?
This is what our job is, you know?
What do you say about these flash?
Yes.
You know what? No, the beautiful.
Man,
Bro.
buy your wife some how many years?
Bro,
Yeah, because you don't buy shoes no more.
for me, Jordan 4 is one of my top one of my top sneaker silhouettes.
Yep.
So with this colorway, it's done deal. I don't need even Ama Manier to be in it, but them even doing it with the backstory just makes it a perfect shoe to me. That's how I feel about it.
Would you buy that resale?
No. With the price of resale right now, no. I'd buy anything
What's the
resale.
top price you'd buy
But
at?
that's
See, top price resale for me personally on
No, but let's just talk specifically about this shoe.
On
What's
this?
the top price resale you buy it?
I'd put 3K,
dirhams.
which is
Dirhams.
dirhams. No, like I've never done this yet. See, so I've never done this yet. I've never bought a shoe for resale over 1,005.
So if you had to spare 3K, you'd buy those?
Yeah. I'll probably go and
The way you
find
frame
somewhere
the
that
question, the way you frame the question is
it's a setup.
like
It's not a setup at all.
no. If he had 3K and these shoes came up, he would buy them. Maybe it's not his first choice, but that doesn't mean that it.
No, I just want to know if you. So my thing is, if there's some shoes that I know that I'm gonna go above and beyond for, there's some shoes that I really want, and I know that's where it's like it's a grail shoe for me. It's a shoe that is like this one's a done deal. I want like the Fragment lows. I know I want those shoes. I know at some point when I've got it, I'm gonna get it. That is not a shoe that I put that in that category of. That is not a shoe that I would say I'm gonna pay over retail for it, regardless.
But that
Subjective
comes down more.
opinion.
No,
exactly.
100%. That's why I'm asking him. He's a.
Oh, yeah, I
would
would.
he do it?
But the thing is that like I, as a principal, I never buy anything resale.
That's why I didn't ask you the question.
It doesn't matter. But I don't know. I think you're framing it wrong. But
I just want to know if he would do it, because I wouldn't ask you that because you don't do it. Bro, can you please stop throwing the shoe?
Let me throw his shoes. Ahmed's cool with it. Eh? Like, go man.
No, he's not.
He's cool.
let me see it. All right. Moving on to this would be number 6 pick of the year.
Okay.
Number 6 pick of the year, the Refined Future, aka the Protection Pack. We got two different
That's
Three different.
two different colorways over here.
So I'll be talking about these because this is my pick to go on there. So which one are we going to do first, left or right?
Do that one first.
That one. Hold this one for you. Boom. Protection pack. This shoe, I was. No, what are we going to talk about?
No. They're all good. So we had an issue to see which colorway, and I said, let's just put the whole pack in.
Yep.
Because the
That's
whole
why I
pack
got
is
two
good.
boxes.
Yeah. It's
This
good.
shoe is one of the most comfortable shoes. The only shoe that I will say would be more comfortable than this is Gel Light Freeze. Those shoes are super, super comfortable.
You are the only one in the world that said that.
And no, but what it is with the Gel Light Freeze, they're more comfortable and they're lighter. This one is comfortable and it keeps your foot like it's sturdy. Okay. That's the difference between the two. But the Gel Light Freeze are just like air on your feet. They remind me of when I used to wear the Nike Freeze.
When you didn't used to wear shoes?
No, not barefoot. Never walked around barefoot. It's London. It's London. So yeah, this colorway I love, but the colorway I really wanted, I call them the Fuzzy Bears because they remind me of the Muppets. From my guy Mator, this colorway here.
Shout out Mator.
This colorway I could not get, and I think you found these in London, right? Brighton. In Brighton. So I had to go all the way to Brighton to get them. I don't know what he was doing in Brighton, bro. Fish and chips, there you go. But this colorway, it just reminds me, if you know Fuzzy from the Muppets,
yeah.
It just reminds me of him. But this shoe, I think this is more me.
Yeah.
I love my ones, but this is the one I really, really want.
I'd say the same. I'd choose that.
So
to be
Protection Pack
shoe.
or Refined Future as our guy.
Refined Future, yeah. So let's ask people like between if you've seen all the colorways from Protection Pack, how do you rank them, like from 1 to 3, for example? Anybody? All the protection back?
Oh, here we go.
The supplier?
The plug. Not in front of the camera.
Too late now.
In front of the camera.
Too late.
Let go.
Too late.
So I would rank the first release as
The best one?
yeah. The colors were amazing. The white and white, the rain cloud.
The rain cloud, yeah.
The rain cloud, yeah?
And the dark smoke one, those three were amazing.
Okay, the first 3, okay.
Second would be the, if I'm not mistaken, it was the Arctic black.
It was this pack, yeah.
So the purple one with the blue one, yeah. Number 2. And number 3, I would say the second release.
Nice.
Because I didn't feel the colors actually like.
It was very neutral.
One was like grayish, the other one was orange. Like those 3 colors didn't add up together. Unlike the first and third release.
I see.
I would say that's how I feel.
So I think that when with the other colors when they came out, they were kind of filling in the gaps for what was before.
In a way.
Because remember when we first saw them, and I said the pink ones, that's me.
Yeah.
And then I saw them, I was like, nah, that ain't me. That ain't me. I actually didn't like the orange ones, and when I saw the orange ones, I was like,
Orange is
these
more
are the
you.
ones that I want to go. But then I like the greeny grey. I do like that color. And the more I wear it, the more I fall in love with the
So
shoe.
if anybody really into MBs a lot, the gray and sort of olive colorway, it's a JP colorway from the 1300 pair, the original 1300 that only released in Japan, and that is the same mock-up on like same color blocking on the shoe. That's why for MB heads, that one is up there.
Okay, I didn't even know that. It's like the Pata collab.
So-
was Kawasaki.
Kawasaki, no,
They
Kawasaki.
redid, it was like a sample that they did for Kawasaki years
Yes.
ago, and they redid it in that shape,
Yeah.
that color.
You're talking
That's
about the latest drop that they did.
The Pata
latest
with New Balance,
collaboration,
yeah, with the
neon.
electric green, yeah.
Okay.
I like that. We doing one more?
We got
One
we
more
got
question.
top 5 now.
Top 5? Let's do
Top
questions.
5.
Top 5.
So that's the lineup so far.
Yeah, that's the lineup so far. We're
How's
missing
it- how-
the-
how is this-
Can we get the Jordan 4s
Back, please.
Can we get that one back, please?
Somebody held on to the Jordan 4 hostage. All right.
All right. No, we just need. Don't toss them. Don't toss them.
I'm just
Don't
like-
toss-
Stop breathing for a second.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's put.
Because
the
if they get destroyed, I
4s,
have to pay for
the
them.
4s. All right. So, do you want to do? Do you want to do another giveaway?
Yeah,
Before
let's
we
do
the
one.
top
Let's do one.
5?
Yeah, let's do another giveaway.
Yeah, one more giveaway, yeah?
Right.
Let's go, let's go.
What's the question?
Who
Who wants a giveaway?
wants a
What's the question? You know the question. Tell me the question. What's the question?
You want to do the Louis Vuitton question? The number.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
Okay,
tough.
You want me to
okay.
ask the question?
Yeah.
I'll ask.
I'm
the
trying to
question.
remember the answer. Yeah.
All right. So.
All right.
So one of the most talked about releases of the year was the Louis Vuitton Virgil Abloh Air Force One collaboration, right? How many iterations of the shoe
Were there?
Yeah. How many variations of the shoe did they drop? Does anybody know? We need the
I can see you
exact
check it
number
on
or
Soulmates. I can see you check it on Google.
so we need I guess the closest number. If we can get
Yeah, who can get the
exact
closest
number,
to it?
The closest number to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
including
total
friends and
number of
family,
Yeah.
the total
the
number.
total number of versions.
Total number of pairs.
All right, we've
You
got
say
11 there.
11,
We
okay.
got 11,
You got 6, you got 5,
5,
5,
13,
Okay, I'm changing it. 10.
10,
10.
12,
Anybody else want to take a guess?
Any guesses?
13,
14 here?
14.
14. Okay.
Any more offers? Going once.
Just
Going
say a random
twice.
number.
We done?
Done, that's it?
Sold.
All right, so the winner is Matar, because he was the
Matar.
closest one, but the actual number is 47. So they came out with 47 iterations.
There's 47 different
40
versions.
Yeah, there was
47
different
iterations,
versions
very-
that included the lows, the mids. I don't know if they included any of the highs. But you win What does he win?
Another care package from the Lace Check.
Yo, let's
And
go.
just keeping in the theme of, hold on,
Hold on, we're not done.
that's not it.
And our guy
Also-
Ahmed again coming through.
A custom framed image from Laced Prince as well.
Excellent.
So there you go.
All right.
Shout out to
There
the
we go.
Sprinter.
Okay. All right. So we got the top 5 now.
Top 5.
This is where we had problems. Let's go.
No, I had problems from the
This is where
beginning.
we had problems, yeah.
I had problems from the beginning. These guys wanted smoke with me for some reason. I don't know what it is.
No, but
Because you always have to say no to whatever we say. I told you that. You have to say no. That's your first. That's
the
your
first
answer.
response.
Yeah, and
No.
then we start working on that.
No, that's him.
exactly that, exactly that.
No,
We got it on camera.
no. Nada's the one in the group that when we say something, if everyone's going left, he's like, no, I'm going right. He does it. Prime example, we all had New Balance on, and he said, no, I'm changing to Asics.
That's. And what do you have on?
I'm trying to live up to
Listen,
the name.
I got my rug, I got the comfortable chairs. I'm just trying to be relaxed like I'm at home, mate. That's what I'm doing.
So number 5 sneaker of the year. It's actually a pack. We're in Concepts Dubai, and we got the Concepts pack. So I guess everybody can grab a.
Oh,
pair.
yes.
I want the pink ones. I want the pink
Yeah,
ones.
we'll
I
get
want the
them.
pink ones. I
You
want the
don't,
pink
you don't
ones.
get the pink.
By far, one of the best packs that came up like in the last
I agree.
8 years maybe.
Oh yeah, I got the ones I like
Not
actually.
just because we're in the.
Not because we're in
store,
concepts. It's this was.
But the more I look at these, the more I wear them, the more I like them. I actually haven't worn. So okay, so those are the first one that came out, right?
Yes.
The Mellow.
First one, Mellows. Yeah.
These are the
heavy.
seconds, the heavies.
And then these dropped on the Air Max Day with a special box.
Yep.
So they are inspired. The whole inspiration came from Woodstock and all
Woodstock.
the festivals.
That's why you've got the I don't even know is
The
it
symbols.
the symbols on the front. 'Cause that was on the tickets.
That was
for
on the
Woodstock.
tickets, yeah.
Too good.
So the special box, if you look at it from the side, it looks like a band,
van.
right? It's all kind of like it's got a lot of hippie symbols on it, and then
racist.
so the art piece from
Shout out to Rami.
Yeah,
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
shout to Rami.
Shout out to Rami.
Then there's a bunch of stickers. There's a bandana. What else? Coasters.
Yeah,
that
it's
look like
vinyl.
vinyls.
Yeah, records.
Records. Then there's the raincoat, you know, for the festivals, and then the actual
It was
shoe.
the thingy as well. The
The car
air
smell,
car air freshener.
The air freshener that smells like what? We don't
I was
really
told
know.
it smelled like marijuana, but I don't
We-
know. We're not saying that, it's haram, so.
So this is the last of the three, far out. I mean, the whole pack is,
Yeah.
it's really good. As a pack, like you said, one of the best packs that came out.
In a
not
long
from
time.
Air Max, not just in general. One
In
of the best
general,
packs that
yes.
dropped. Just the details are amazing.
Yes.
There's every pair has the outsole has like the little
Sales of
mud.
Yeah, the splatter on the air bubble
Splatter,
and across
yeah,
the
and
midsole.
then no two pairs are the same because
Yeah.
they use denim cloth and then
Yeah, they use
just-
like a huge sheet of denim
Yeah.
and they literally just cut the pieces out so every pair, the denim is different.
Yeah. Even with certain pairs like left shoe and right shoe.
Yeah,
are
so
completely
on
different.
my ones, on the Mellows, one of them was dark denim, one was light denim, but then my friend got a pair and he was coming to collect them at my house, so I kind of, sorry Fred, but I switched them around. So I've got
So you got the shit ones. And
I've
you
got
the
a
good ones.
fresh, like, light pair, and he's got the
Unbelievable.
dark pair.
Unbelievable.
So, yeah,
All right.
but-
Good friend.
this one's my favorite.
Okay.
I told him, this is my favorite one.
This is the favorite one, yeah?
This is I didn't get these ones. I've got these and the Mellows, but I need to get these. So anyone who's a size 12, no, not even a 12, because I have to go down in them. Anyone that's an 11
No,
and a half.
you said the 12 and a
Pause.
half is too big, and the 12 was okay.
No, I didn't. The 12's too big as well.
Okay.
I can go down to 11 and a half. Is what?
This is 13.
That's just too big. I can go out there in these. But yeah, this one here.
It is.
Okay, so
Is the one for me.
what's your favorite? Before we put them on the side.
Tough. I'd say
I'd say
my
that's probably
favorite 1, and I'd say 2 and 3.
Yeah.
This is
1, 2, 3.
See, I'm like this. This is my favorite, but this one, because at first I didn't like this one, but then when I saw it in hand, I was like, I kind of messed up.
Yeah, it's
So
so
this one is really, really good. So I'm like this with these. But these two are my favorites, so I just need to complete the pack.
You see, something we need to say. By the way, this pack, when they released, it was one of the best, I would say, numbers of releases. Because it got to a point where our friends in the US and the UK got pairs from here.
Yeah.
And that is amazing. We had to send pairs to two of you boys, 3 of my boys in the UK, and 2 of the boys in the US. I mean, bro, we had like so many pairs, so that's something good.
Not only in terms of the numbers, but one of the best releases in terms of like how it was done.
Yeah, shout out to Concepts for doing these pop-ups. 3 pop-ups.
3 pop-ups, yeah. 2 on the beach.
2 on the beach and one
the
in the
last one was here in the store. It was,
really amazing.
They brought in Rami to do the artwork. They had DJs playing the entire time.
It was a whole community turn up, which was amazing. Yeah. We like that.
And especially really after COVID, it was like one of the first
meetups
that we had. Yeah. Definitely. Shout out to Concepts for dropping this pack.
And if you've got an 11.5 floating around in the heavies,
just give him the shoe, bro. Just give him the shoe.
If you've got an 11.5 of these, please let me know. Thank you.
All right. Okay, so that was our number 5.
This is number 5, yeah?
That's number 5. Okay, so we're getting to the top of the list.
How are we going with the list so far, guys?
How are we going with the list? You guys like it? It's a bit, yeah? Okay, good.
It's okay. All right. So,
you know what's funny? You know what's funny? I'm trying to say, we had the discussion about the list here in City Walk, and I kid you not, we were here for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
Just trying to put this list together, because we both. It's the thing. I think most of, I'll say new generation, but so of a lot of people getting into this hype or like following what other people like. So everybody's list sort of looks the same, and this is why it took us a lot of time, because we don't like the same stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we had 3 to 4 pairs that we all liked, but the rest of our list looks different.
Yeah, it literally was like
looks really different.
Then it was like smoke. Everyone had problems with each other.
Yeah.
All right.
What we got?
So top 4.
Top 4. Okay, it's getting hot now. All right.
This is the third pair of New Balance. So
I'm being quiet now.
All right. So these are the ones that Mr. Marquis here cried about.
Crying.
But I do understand, because these are awesome, and it's a shame that the largest number that they had here was 9.5. It's number 4 on the top 10 list, but for you it was even higher.
It was higher up.
Yeah.
It was higher.
Only reason I didn't argue as much to get these higher up on the list is because they dropped at the end of the year.
I get that.
That's where I kind of like to give the shoe a bit of time to breathe. But for me, the materials,
for me,
the
top
everything
3
is just bananas.
Yeah.
Like, this shoe is just too dope. It's just too dope.
Right. So just a little background on these. If you're familiar with Salehi and what he does, he's really into hiking ever since he moved to Los Angeles.
Hiking outdoors, yeah.
Yeah, he's outdoors, and then most of his shoes are inspired by nature. So these are inspired, I think, by the dunes in
Utah.
Utah, yeah, that's right. And so you can see it on the box over here. You can see it in the colors. It has a lot of, like, the materials are top notch. I think these are the first out of all Salehis made in US, because he had 2002 Rs.
Yes, that's the first one.
574 with the whistle. What are they called?
Yurts?
Yurts, that's right. And then these are the first ones that are made in US. The materials are premium. The details are awesome. It's got his fingerprint in the back.
Yeah.
It's very material. I mean, just all in all, awesome shoe. Sucks that it didn't come in larger sizes. What are you guys saying? You co-sign? There you go.
Yeah. I mean, listen.
What are you guys saying about these?
Same thing. We wish there were more sizes.
Yeah.
I know the New Balance released some of the pairs in Soul the XB, which is cool.
That was only up to size 8.5 there.
9.5.
But yeah,
9.5.
which
was
is
8.5 in the store then.
Which is surprising. I hope they are actually paying attention. There's a lot of people that actually like New Balance. People like wear New Balance. We are into it a lot. And hopefully they'll bring more pairs. Great pair, man.
Great pair. Okay,
Box is tiny though.
So the shoe is
What size shoe is that?
9.
9.
Crikey.
All right, so top three of the year. Wait, let me move this real quick. Okay. I don't know how we got it. There we go. Thank you. Much. Thank you. All right, so top three of the year. Top 3 of the year.
Yes.
So let's go with. We don't have the original box, but shout out to Matar for supplying us with these. We have to improvise with the box. He got him in a bag as well.
Come on, we don't
Nice
play.
touch.
We don't
He's
play.
like, you don't know, I got
we
gloves
take
and
it
everything.
I'm taking the bags back as well. Not having them.
Throw.
All right, so the Louis Vuitton, Louis
I like that.
Vuitton Air Force Ones, Virgil Abloh. And I'm gonna be honest, okay, I didn't have these in my top 10, but after considering. Yeah, after talking
Let
to
the
you
man
and-
speak.
and-
Let the man speak.
After talking to you and considering like the whole background of the shoe and everything, you were saying for you is the materials, for me is the whole story and just Virgil's influence on
Fashion.
Yeah, fashion world. The way he managed to kind of cross, like pollinate these, like the sneaker industry and the high fashion, and then you were talking about like Dapper Dan, we were talking about that, and all the like bootleg Air Forces that you could find on like Canal Street in New York, that like people would do the patches on them, or like there would just be bootlegs coming from wherever the bootlegs come from. Yeah, this shoe, and then to see Nike and Louis Vuitton do a collaboration with like premium materials, these are made in Italy. These definitely have to be on top 10. I don't know if I would put them in my top 3, but top 10 for sure, 100%.
Okay, so I'm gonna add on to what Kicks Pantry said. I berated him. I was at him, I was like, what are you talking about? Now, my thing is, forget Virgil. Forget all of that. Whoa. Relax, you took that out of context. No, don't forget Virgil. When I'm talking about this shoe, I'm not even involved in the whole concept, the whole thing about Virgil. This shoe, handmade in, if you know Louis Vuitton, everything in Louis Vuitton is there's 2 savoir-fairs, one in Italy, one in France. Everything is handmade. These are handmade shoes, handmade leather. Because when the pictures came out, I think it was the end of 2021, I was like, these shoes are dead. I'm not interested. I was privileged to have these in my hand early before a lot of people saw them, because I was working for Louis Vuitton at the time. Now, when these shoes came in, I said, whoa, this is different, because it's not a usual Air Force.
Yep.
The tongue is more similar to what you would get on an SB Dunk. It's slightly thinner, it's higher tongue. The leathers they've used is premium. The structure on the sides of the shoe, the shoe is just different. Even the sole is different.
Yeah.
It's a whole different take on the shoe.
Yeah.
And when I remember I had them in my hand, the first pair I had in my hand was the white and blue pair. And I remember taking them out of the box thinking, whoa, this is different. And my manager was looking at me like, what are you doing? Obviously, you know, so I'm taking it out and I'm sniffing them. And he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, nothing. And you forget you're at work. I was like, all right, cool. But yeah, that's why
That's what
I got fired. They thought I had a foot fetish. So it was very strange. But this shoe, for me, is just everything. It's a premium shoe. Because normally you'll see collabs with premium brands, and it's not the shoe anymore.
Okay, I hear you.
The essence of the Air Force One is still there,
Yeah.
but it's just done premium, and there's certain tweaks, but it doesn't take it. This is more of a Nike Louis Vuitton collab as opposed to a Louis Vuitton Nike collab, and that's what I liked about it. This is why this shoe, I said, has to be on the top 10, and it had to be higher for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the reason. And then when you bring in the whole thing, sorry?
Can be second.
Yes, I think it should be. We'll get there. Don't
No, but it's
worry.
interesting that you said that. Sorry to jump in, and then Flash, you can go on. But just really quick, people were complaining about the Gucci Adidas collaboration, and I personally loved some of the colorways, but people that had them in hand, they were saying basically the opposite of what you were saying with this one. They were saying that like you kind of lose the Adidas touch, and it's more kind of like a
Gucci. It's a Gucci Adidas collab.
Yeah.
That's
So
the
I
thing.
see what you mean, yeah.
Even with the Jordans were more of a Dior Jordan collab.
Oh yeah.
This is Like, if you saw, it'd probably break my heart, but if you saw someone breakdancing in these, it wouldn't look weird. It would look like they're supposed to, it's still the Air Force in essence, with luxury tweaks to it. Not a luxury shoe with street tweaks to it.
I see what you say, but I'd go from the other side. Yes, what you say is true about the looks and everything else and the essence of the shoe. However, this is not really done for us to buy, is it?
No, 100%.
So it loses that essence.
No, it doesn't.
In a way, I think it does. Because it's not attainable.
Okay,
honestly, it's not attainable.
we have this conversation all the time.
Yeah.
All of these brands look at street culture 100%. And they take from that.
Yes.
We know this. It's still, this is street culture. Virgil is someone who managed to infiltrate.
100%.
He's done what he's done. So he's done this. Whether the brand is paying it for someone else to buy, that's something different. Whoever is going to be bought, whoever decides to buy the shoe is different. But what the shoe, the essence of the shoe is still the shoe. Virgil knew what he was doing when he was doing this. I didn't know what he was doing. That's what I said at first, I don't like him. But then when I saw them, I was like, I get it.
No,
that's what my thing is. It definitely is for us, but not being sold to us.
Okay. What does that even mean?
So it's
no, I get it.
No one knows what it means.
No, so Virgil's gone in there and done something.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It
gets the people going.
It's something. But then Louis Vuitton is the machine that is going to sell it to someone else.
It's for the culture. Like now, it's like the culture is acknowledged by this, reaching there. Yeah. It's like fashion as a whole acknowledged street culture, hip hop, and let's say
they had no option to.
They got no option. The issue was, yes, as he said, okay, they've done it, they acknowledged, but it's not being sold to us. Well, it's being sold, but again, most of us won't go and buy it.
But then you have to understand,
but we gotta appreciate
that being put in that place, it gives a lot of people 100%. A lot of inspiration. Like,
100%.
Okay, that it can be done.
It can be done.
It opens up the doors for other designers to
absolutely
do that,
absolutely.
and then build their own brand to make it up there.
Oh, absolutely.
And then you're seeing a lot of other things happening and manifesting, and many people can get multiple chances because that has happened now.
100%.
So this is why, for me,
it means a lot.
Even taking that all out of the thing, because that is a big thing for me. Sorry, yeah, go.
Okay, so
always got his hand behind his back, he means business.
Okay, so I have a question for you for anyone here. If you were given the chance to get that shoe from the store for its current price tag, would you go for it?
Current price tag? What do you mean?
Like the retail price?
Retail price.
The retail price?
Sorry, retail price. Yeah.
I would not.
In Dubai, no. In London, yes.
5,000 dirhams.
Import taxes and custom taxes. It's a lot more expensive here than it is in the UK. So in the UK, yeah, I would. Basically, what it is because all this, like I said, the savoir-faire, which is in essence their factory, everything is handmade in Italy and France too. So as soon as you come out of Europe, import taxes, custom taxes, the further you are, the more expensive it becomes. So in the UK, it was a lot cheaper. So yeah, I probably would have. And to be honest, the only one I would have gone for would have been this one or the mid. That's the other one I would have gone for, but it would have always been the triple white. And I'm not an Air Force guy anymore. I don't really wear Air Forces. One or two I like, but I don't really go for them. But this one, yeah, I would have. For retail in London.
No.
Not in Dubai.
No, bro. No, not anywhere, bro.
But I would have anxiety wearing them. I probably would have anxiety wearing them.
Like putting a price tag as like 2,000 to 5,000 dirhams, 7. I tell you, somewhere in this imaginary world, yes, sure. Above that is now, he's getting ridiculous.
Okay, but if he was going to get...
what's your
I say 5.
5?
5. I say 5K, 5K.
Would you buy a pair of handmade Italian leather shoes for more than 5K?
No.
But then there's people that will... I've had shoes that...
I'm talking about, yeah, exactly.
When I used to work at Savile Row,
yeah.
That's what we did.
And
like, that wasn't a thing. That was back in early 2000s.
Okay.
So now that's going to be even more. So I can understand. You have to. This is the thing.
You got to understand, appreciate.
With working with them, I understand the work that goes into the shoes and every product, the years of learning processes and so on and so forth that goes into it. So when it comes to this shoe being handmade, and all of that work that goes into it, there's a reason why the price. Obviously, the name also brings the price up. Don't ever get that twisted.
Of course.
Not a little, a lot.
A lot.
But
most of
it, there is a lot more that goes into it. Sorry, there's a question. Go on, man.
This was I mean, let the guy rest in peace, first of all. I would stop building and creating anything, I mean, any sneaker after his death.
Okay. Oh, we're talking about off-whites, yes.
Yeah, that's one thing I would do. Second thing that, they acknowledge the streets, they cannot be 10K. Yeah.
But then,
Streets. Just to add to that, if you acknowledge the street, and that was the raffle talk before that we had, that's not acknowledging the streets, that's acknowledging the few. So,
to that point, so, sorry, go on, sorry.
and then third thing is, me personally, I don't like the high-end brands collaborating with any of the sneakers.
Okay.
I
okay.
agree. I agree with
So
that.
many things I wanted to add to that, but yeah,
I hear you.
just to the streets, not 10K.
I agree with that, but then I go back to when, let's be honest, the person that was doing these was Dapper Dan.
Yeah.
Now, the price that you were paying for the Dapper Dan shoes back in the 80s, if you go for inflation, it probably be around 10K now. The price you were paying. So, and it wasn't, when we're talking about the streets, we're not just talking about the streets, we're talking about the streets. These guys were spending that money. So if you look at inflation, how things are kind of around these times, I could probably say it could be around that price anyway. So it's more of a nod. And it's like, so like when Gucci had to do their damage control and hire Dapper Dan, that was them doing damage control because they had the, what was it, the scarf that had the red lips on it, and it, all of that went crazy. Then they hired Dapper Dan.
Oh, don't worry,
But
they start to stop him a few times.
That was a nod at the, that was like a, them acknowledging Dapper Dan, but it wasn't, it was damage control, but everyone said that was acceptable and no one ever complained about that, no one said anything about that.
Yeah.
So it's the same kind of thing. These brands will only acknowledge the streets if it's within their interest. They're never going to just do it, and they're going to do it in a way that they need to do
Yeah,
it.
of
And
course.
sometimes it's getting your foot in the door and you can then maneuver. But if you're outside just complaining that these brands, nothing kind of happens.
Like if this collab happened 10 years ago, if this exact collab happened 10 years ago, it would sell, but it wouldn't sell like it sells now.
No, it wouldn't, not at all.
This is,
Not at all.
they've done it in a time where like,
And this is what it is. It's all about timing.
I'm not questioning them how they did it. The guy just became the richest man in the world, the owner. So
Yeah.
I'm not questioning that. I said my point of view.
100%.
Split these two things. Let them decide.
I think it will take time for it to stop. Now, because now they're like, it will take time. They will separate at some point. It will separate again.
They're now buying into the game.
Yes.
They know the hype is huge.
Yes.
100%.
Of course.
100%.
Money at the end of the day. We know
Absolutely.
100%.
This is how they enter as well, more into the, let's say, the affordable whereabouts, whatever you can own. Because we know how much is Louis Vuitton side, like a bag or whatever. So this is how they're gonna
Absolutely.
sneak into it and just like
100%. But then when that happens, I always believe that there should be an equivalent exchange.
yeah.
If someone's going to try and infiltrate,
Then they should
I'm
give
infiltrating
some.
over here as well.
Oh,
that's,
yeah.
that's how, I have these conversations all the time where people are like, oh, this person doesn't do this and this person doesn't do that. Yeah, but you need to be able to let them
Like
in,
they do.
but understand there's an equivalent exchange. You infiltrate while they infiltrate. And you both take advantage of each other if there's going to be an advantage taken.
Absolutely.
So that's kind of, I hear you and I do see where you're coming from, but sometimes I look at things sometimes a bit different than everyone else. This is why I argue with these guys all the time. I just kind of see it.
No, I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah, exactly.
For me,
Thank you as well.
For me, I'm gonna go back to, like, the only reason why these need to be on top 10, in my opinion, is because of Virgil and what he meant for the whole sneaker industry and everything. But other than that, like, I can't justify the price. I understand what goes behind the
No,
price.
I'm
and
not even
everything.
saying that, but if you go by that rule, then you should put the, what are those Air Forces that came out with the spikes on the toe for women? Why would you put that on the thing? Because that Virgil created those and that meant something to the culture.
Yeah, but they're ugly.
But again, you can't, that's why I say I try to separate the Virgil element from it and just go for the shoe itself. Because the Virgil thing, when you start romanticizing and that type of stuff. That's why Nike does stories
but
for
it's
lots of their
it's
shoes.
not romanticizing.
But it is.
His influence is very evident. Like it's
100%. But we're just talking about shoe of the year, not inspiration or influencer of the year.
It's in a part of the categories where we choose shoes, isn't it?
I don't.
Okay.
I literally go by shoe.
When you choose a sneaker to be in the top 10, you go on this, like, you put categories. Is it good? The colorway is all right. Who did the shoe? What's the backstory?
So
you make your
Would you
perception.
buy a shoe you don't like because of the story? The story is an add-on. It's like, oh, that's like, for example, the lobsters.
Yeah.
I like the lobsters. When he told me today that the lobsters were done by the amount of lobsters that are out in the wild, that's the denomination of the shoes that they do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an extra touch to it. Yeah, I love it.
Of course.
But I'm not going to buy the shoe because they've got 100 lobsters.
That's
that
not.
are
I'm saying
living out
it's one reason on top of the other reasons.
there. Yeah,
not
but
one.
for me, it's not a reason. It's just a nice touch to it. But it's the main thing. The only reason I buy a shoe is because I love the shoe.
Okay,
That's
so
how it should
we're
be.
looking at it from different angles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so top two then. And I think that pretty much everybody can guess what the top two are going to be. So number 2 on the list,
Didn't want to, but
Travis Scott, Reverse Mocha, size 17 box.
So
That's the same.
I have no clue why my box is so big. Pause. But this.
You made a mistake, bro.
we didn't make a
this is
mistake. We
what-
made a
this is
mistake.
what I say it should be. Sorry, mine says number 1, but they didn't want it as number
You
1.
made a mistake.
I wouldn't even put it on top 4.
You wouldn't put them in top 4?
Just say.
So
Just
as you
say.
see, for some reason, my shoe is in this huge box. I have no clue.
Are they dead stock? Do they bend?
This guy. So
So wait, you didn't have them in top 4?
If I put it, it's like 5 probably. Because again, it's a good shoe. That's it. Done.
so many haters.
So many haters are clocking our figures.
So, okay. So I was talking to Jean about this, and we were talking about, what was it? We were talking about the Travis Scott's Phantoms? The guy that he exchanged, what did he do? 4 lost and found.
Oh, I saw that online. Yeah.
4 lost
Was
and
it,
found
was
to
it
what?
3 or 4? And a pair of dumps. Okay. So the all black Travis Scott's.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!
Yeah. So
Wow.
and then we started talking about it, and it's like, okay, whatever floats your boat. If he wants those shoes, he has every right to do it. But and then when we were discussing, this was either going to be my number 1 or number 2, and I wouldn't be. This could easily be my number 1. Just the materials, the way they look, the everything about them, the OG shape. This could easily be my number 1.
Okay.
My turn.
Yeah.
So this is my personal pair, so you know this is going to be on my top 5. This. How did you know? So this. So this one I love. Oh, lace check lace as well. Glow in the dark coming soon. But
Hey.
no, it's lifetime, bro. But this shoe for me, I had the reverse mocha highs.
You got rid of
I
them?
got rid of them.
And now I
Worst
have to go.
regret I've had. And this was the kind of the payback. This shoe is, the more and more I wear this shoe, the more and more I love this shoe. This shoe is, it's the leather top notch.
Yeah.
Yes.
The suede is bananas. This is one of the first Jordans in years that I've not, normally when I open a box of Jordans, I open with a razor blade in my hand because I know I've got to start cutting bits of string off, bits of leather and all sorts. This was flawless. I had no issue with it whatsoever. This shoe, I was about to call it something, not going to call it that.
Okay, good.
This shoe is, yeah, sneaker of the year for me.
Okay.
One of the sneakers of the year, I should say. This would be number 1.
Flash?
Again, it's a good shoe, Travis Scott, that's it. To be honest, no, it's a really good shoe. As you said, material, the color blocking, all of that. But for me, it just stops at that.
It's just what?
It just stops there.
Okay.
And this is where I'm like, maybe because this is what I get into. I like new sort of designs. I like more like interesting, like deep colorways or backstories. This is me. This is why I'm like,
fair enough.
This is an amazing shoe, but it just stops there. That's it.
So you could like a shoe, love the materials, love the silhouette.
I'll buy it.
And then if the backstory was off, you wouldn't get it?
No, I'll buy it.
Oh, okay. You just, backstory's an add-on as well?
It's an add-on.
All right, got it.
Okay. All right. Do we need to?
Let's see.
I'm leaving them here.
Okay. All right, so #1 shoe of the year.
All right,
so shout out to Mirza
for
supplying the shoe. Jordan 1s, Lost and Found. I wash my hands. All right, so yes.
Some sanitizer.
Here we go.
There we go.
Not too much of it. Has to be calculated, yeah?
All right.
We're good.
So, the whole, man, the thing.
Wow.
I love it. Bro, this is at least.
It was already ripped over here.
Wow.
I'll get you a piece of paper. All right. So.
Scooby's dying, I love it. Scooby's dying, I love it.
He's gonna vomit.
I said it in one of the episodes that if I got this pair, I would be fine with not getting anything for the rest of the year. Of course, I didn't end up.
Is this like a Serbian thing? Like,
yeah, Balkan thing.
Oh, Balkan thing. Sorry.
Balkan thing,
okay.
But no, honestly, I would have been fine if this was. Of course, I took an L. So.
As usual.
As usual. But yeah, the whole. Do we need to get in the background of the shoe? What the whole idea is behind it?
Yeah.
Why not?
Really quick. So, mom and pop shops that used to sell Jordans back in the day, they would have stock of these, and then because they wouldn't really sell out, people would end up finding them months, sometimes maybe even years later, and then that's why they did the aging of the box. The shoes themselves look aged, which it's a nice touch, but I would have preferred if they just came as just a normal Chicago pair, and then the actual receipt over here, they made a mock receipt of like the mom and pop stores, and
you're gonna crease it.
Yeah, no. Help me out, please.
Mirrors is right, sweat.
So they made a fake receipt, kind of, and the price. What was the price tag? It was like $29 or something like that. No way. But yeah. So the whole story is like they're aged. They, found them somewhere in the back of the stock room. I mean, like I said, I would have preferred if they just came as a normal shoe that you could just age yourself. But at the end of the day, it's the closest thing that you get to a Chicago release. And I imagine that for most people that are into sneakers, these are one of the grails. I mean, the Chicagos are one of the grails. So, yeah, shoe of the year. What do you guys say?
Flash.
I'm with the controversial. I put it shoe of the year for multiple reasons. Again, it's the story. If it wasn't for the story, I'll put it like number 3 or 4. If it wasn't the pop and mops, like pop and mops.
Okay.
If it wasn't for that, I would probably put it.
You mean if it just came out like aged without the whole backstory?
Not even aged or even just Chicago.
Oh, you would have had it like.
I'd put it on 3, 4 because again, it's a retro, it's a good shoe, it's a grail up there. But again, the story made it go for me what it is.
Okay.
So again, amazing shoe. And we have an L. This is the 4. By the way, I've only had a Chicago 2013. No, even way before that, bro. The 1994. Like had a pair, used pair.
Of the 1994?
Of Chicago, yeah.
Okay.
1995. They made in 1994, released 1995. And since then, I wasn't because I'm not really a, how can I say, very big on Jordan 1s. I love Jordan 1s, but I'm not huge on them. But again, you cannot appreciate that. It's an amazing made, like really, really, really good. You know what's funny? Let me just like, you know what? Let me blast someone quick.
How did you give it away?
It's fine, it's fine. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. You can manage. So I got a few guys. I don't say a few. Actually, 2 guys are complaining because the swoosh is too big. It's thank you, exactly that. It's bigger by 1.5 millimeters. And these 2 guys are like, I wish it was just like the OG from like 2015. I'm like, what are you talking about? But this is how ridiculous it gets. If you want, you can get to try and be way into details where you forget about how good is the shoe, or you can get really reckless and then you're like, I'll just wear it. It doesn't matter if it's big or small. But if a good shoe is a good shoe and it goes well together, that's it. That's all it takes. And this is what you will say. If it's just a good shoe, you don't go and do.
Let's go.
I will sit here for a while now.
You want to talk about the materials?
I took an L on this shoe.
Okay.
I love this shoe. It's not sneaker of the year to me.
Okay.
Why?
Definitely not.
2, 3. Number 2, number 3.
I would put the Air Force before it. I'd put the Salehis before it.
Okay, I like that. Okay.
Probably put.
Now you're talking crazy.
I would probably put this. This will probably.
He was going somewhere else.
You put these.
I'd wear these more, definitely.
No, these.
These.
Those.
The stuff with these,
okay,
man.
so this.
So
this is 1, 2, 3. So this would have been 4 for me.
Not mad at that. I'll be all right.
I'd probably put these at 4.
Okay.
Reason being is the materials. It's not like put these next to the taxis. There's no conversation in the materials whatsoever. These, there's something about the red on these, how they've been painted. Looks. I don't know if it's intentional for it to fade in a later time, but it looks like it will start smudging off.
Yeah.
There's certain things with these. It's just.
Lost and found.
Yeah, I get that, but this leather here, the red leather just screams mid to me. Like that hard rhinoceros skin leather they use. And
let me just piggyback to that. So that's why I said you can commit, like this could be a shoe of the year for me because I think that the material on this one is better.
It's a superior leather on those, definitely.
Because it's like, it's plasticky, kind of like the
don't
leather. Yeah.
Because again, that's why if you notice, I'm holding it by the sole because I'm scared that the color will come off. That's what my issue is with them. Now, if it's an intentional, like when they had the LA to Chicago's and it comes off and you think, I get it. But I'm not 100% sure on what it is. But like this white leather is cracked. I can see what they're doing there. I can see here, I get this. That's all good. It's the red leather. And I've got too many questions on like, what are they doing with this leather? What is going on with it? And that's why for me, I couldn't put this at number 1. And I was arguing with these guys and they weren't happy. And again, I had to shut the F up and take the L. 2 L's, so I didn't get them because I do want these. But I'd say the L, but it's just something about the leather. It just doesn't, like if you put the leather next to these, it's just different. It's just a different quality. It's just, that's what irks me. Story is phenomenal. Loves the story. Loves the story. And you know me, I like stories, but it doesn't make the shoe great for me. It's the shoe. And that's my only issue with these shoes. I just don't know. Like, I know if I put in a pair of white lace check laces, icy white.
Okay.
I know that this red is going to come off on them. Okay. It's going to come off on the laces. If I'm out in London and it rains, that red is going to go on whatever laces I've got on. I'm worried if that red will spill onto the front. And especially where it's got cracks there.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
Bro, you can see, I can see certain fingerprints and marks here on the shoe.
But yo, you couldn't see leather. Wait. You couldn't see leather from canvas, so I'm not listening to you right now.
That's in a photo. We're talking about in hand. That's it for me. This in hand, that's it for me. No, you're right. I'm getting old though. I'm getting old. Come on. But that's what my issue is with the shoe. And I love this shoe, and I want this shoe. But it's just that thing. When something's irking me, I can't say this shoe is just great, and I have nothing to say. If I can't say that, I can't put that as number 1.
Gotcha.
Okay, so wait, so you would have it as number 4, and what would you have it as, Flash?
About that, 3 or 4.
Why don't you guys put it as number 4 when we were doing the
Listen,
list?
No,
my
it's too
tranquility.
tough, bro. It's too tough.
No, it's not too tough. My tranquility is perplexed because if you're saying that now, when I was there arguing in the group, you were like,
Oh, no,
we're
no,
American
no.
and
I'd
that.
say 3, 4. By the way, I say
Stop
3,
it
4 on my list, not on here. On here, I think it is what it should.
He's moonwalking now.
I'm not sure what's happening, but
I don't know what's
have
going
it
on.
as number 1. Okay.
So this is his list.
All right.
But it's a very good shoe. It's a very good shoe. I just wanted. It's just that red leather. That's all my only issue.
Let's hear Ahmed. Ahmed, what you got?
Oh, he's already mic'd up.
Ready, bro.
So, first of all, shout out to you guys for picking the Austin Farm as number 1. And shout out to Nike for not messing this up. They usually have this tendency to mess up OGs. So, my question to you, now that we've got the Air One reimagined, the symmetries confirmed, so
The black
what
toes
are-
as well.
Sorry, white. So what are some of the reimagined models that you are hoping that might release in the future?
Wait, the reimagined ones are the ones where they
Yeah, like this.
where they like age them and
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so
the
they've-
3s are going to be this aged look.
There's images. They're
Black
saying
toes.
that the black toes are coming.
Royals 1s.
For me, honestly, none. Like, I would prefer if they just came as a normal shoe, man, and I can age them myself by wearing them. I think this is also no, but you know, but this is very evident. It's very evident what's happening, and I think I had this discussion with you, John, as well. When we were talking about, you did a poll, and it was about the aged dunks, right? And
Everybody
people
wanted-
voted, and more people voted that they would want them aged already than to actually get a brand new pair of shoes and they age them. And it's very, I think it speaks a lot about the generation, the change of
The
times.
microwave generation, they want things now. They don't want to wait for things. Everything has to be now. They
Exactly,
don't
and
wanna
shoes
wait.
became so popular that now everybody wants to be established, like everybody wants to be an established sneakerhead. Like, it doesn't matter if it's fine if you started collecting this year. It doesn't, we had these discussions before. It's fine, everybody has to have their day one.
Check out episode What is a Sneakhead?
Yeah, there we go. So I mean, if you haven't already.
If you have, you've
should
probably already checked it, exactly. What have you been doing?
But it speaks a lot about like the times that we're in and how shoes, the level at which the shoes are at in terms of popularity, and now you have a lot more people who are into kicks, and then they want to. I think by getting these aged shoes, they feel maybe more kind of like they've been,
Yes.
Why would you want a pair of aged dunks if you can just buy a shoe and wear it, and then it's going to become aged? Eventually, if you wear it enough, it's going to become, it's going to age nicely. It's going to age a lot better than whatever they can make artificially. So personally, I'm not looking forward to any of those, but I mean, that's where the market is, and I understand why they're doing it.
That part. But if I have to settle, I could be interested in a reimagined
12s.
What's a 12? Basically, as you know, Jordans don't exist after 6. That's it.
In La La Land, yeah.
And I don't even know if there's a 2 yet.
So 1, 3, 4, 5.
What 5?
6.
No 5s. No
Okay,
5s.
all right. Carry on.
No Fresh Prince fat tongue, no. If there was one, I would probably say, I would like to see a reimagined shattered backboard.
Okay.
That could be something I'd be interested in. Reimagined, like...
It's not even an OG, but there.
No, you say what shoe would I like to see reimagined?
They have done it a bunch of times.
Huh?
I said they have done it a bunch of times.
No, I mean like this. So imagine with the age and the cracked sole and that, I'd want to kind of see what that would look with basically that with an orange.
Okay. That by an orange.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it, are you saying reimagined? Is it just OGs?
I think that the whole point of it is like they're doing the
Oh
OGs.
well, nah, then no. I'd want to see a shattered backboard, but not if it's an OG, then no, I'm all right. Because I think the red is enough. Because red age looks well, it goes well. Other colors, it just don't really work for me.
No, yeah.
Flash?
I don't know, bro. Ahmed, I got no idea. After the 3s and 1s, to be aged as well, from the J's, it's way too difficult because most of them really look rough. For, yeah, just do it. Like if you've seen a 9 or like 8s or 5s like in their state, they're like gone because they're mostly suede. So I
Imagine
don't
an
know.
infrared 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Battered.
Ashy. No. So I think maybe 4s, but again, I like my 4s as they are. So yeah, that's what it is.
All right. Any more questions?
Anybody has questions?
Oh, here we go.
Let's go.
Insights.
Yeah,
Let's go, bro.
This is a bit of a sentiment. So, you know how supposedly these came from a mom and pop shop, right? What do you think about Nike taking away the licenses from those mom and pop shops, but still kind of taking inspiration from that? What do you think about that?
I mean, bro, it's wrong. It's simply wrong. But I think, so what Nike have done through the years is use these shops to get to the people. Now they want to get to the customer straight away. Like, why do I need to use these small shops and give them a bit of the profit that I can make on my own? And unfortunately, it's what corporate world does to you. Yeah? And it's basically it's like the same fight they're trying to take on the customizers or people that do bootlegs. So they're trying to shut them down. But if we go back, they were a bootleg at the beginning with the ASICs, with the Onsuka Tigers and stuff. So it's just, yeah, it's wrong. And go ahead, bro.
So,
Can I answer that one, though? Can I answer that question as well? I think sneaker community should stop, like, you can't be angry at a lion for roaring. Nike is a business. Let's not ever forget that. Nike, Adidas, whoever, business. That's gonna be number one on what they do. The culture works for them, but they don't work for the culture. They work for themselves to make money. So we have to understand, like, Nike, I don't really class myself as a sneakerhead, but sneakerheads advertise for Nike for free. They do all of that. So we need to understand that every move that they're making, they're like, oh, it feels bad. Oh, they're business.
Yeah,
There's no emotion in it. It's business, and that's what they're doing. And you have to, it's not, you got some smaller brands that are about that. They're not about that. They're a monster. They're doing what they do. They're just eating, and consuming wherever they can. So it's unfortunate, and I totally understand, but again, you have to look at business, and they're not trying to be in that. So this is why I keep saying sometimes, we need to stop being so biggie to them, like, oh, they need to see us and look what we want, because they don't care, unless it's going to facilitate them. This is why I said the whole thing about the Louis Vuitton. There's got to be an equivalent exchange. If there's no equivalent exchange, don't put yourself in a position, because all you're going to be is disappointed when they don't do what you want them to do. So you see what the landscape is. If you can maneuver. If you don't, move aside and create something that you can do where you can do that. That's why I said with the whole Virgil thing, it opens up, gives people inspiration. It's like, okay, if he did it, I can build this over here, and then I can create something that could be equally as big as Louis Vuitton. Because remember, Louis Vuitton was ground roots at first when they started 200 years ago. You understand? But then it builds and builds and builds, and you've got to think long term about doing these things. You can't just go into somewhere like that's already got a structure and a set thing and think, oh, I'm going to revolutionize. And it's not going to work. They've already got something that's been going and going. So you kind of have to think about it. That, for me personally, that's why with the storytelling, it's an add-on for me. But it's always the core of what it is. What is it like with the shoe? Same thing with the business. I understand the business, but you can't romanticize something sometimes. Understand, because otherwise you're just going to go in there like with your head in the clouds and just get your head chopped off.
Sure.
Can I just add, I mean, it speaks to, like you said, it's a business, right? And it speaks to our relationship with this whole industry, because at the end of the day, we advertise these shoes. Whenever you post a photo of a shoe, you basically advertise the shoe for free. And then, you know, on the flip side, I think that all of us feel like it was the wrong move, right? Because through those shops, you know, through these smaller shops that have built community around them, you kind of get information of, you know, what's happening in the community, and then you take that info back, and then you offer the product that's going to hit the community. But at the end of the day, you know, these things are not going to change, and Nike's not going to change the way it does business because it just works. And I mean,
it works for them more. Yeah,
because I mean, and prime example here, I was talking shit at the beginning of of the pod saying I didn't win any raffles of Jordan. And I'm kind of mad about it, but at the end of the day, I still put them as like the number 2 and number 3 sneaker of the year. And do we have any? So we have 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 pairs are Jordan pairs, you know? And it's just like the whole relationship between the companies and us as consumers is really weird. It's kind of like, it's not a particularly healthy relationship, but like...
It's an abusive relationship.
Yeah, yeah.
In
a way it is, yeah, in a way it is.
It is.
But that's just how things are. I guess, you know, it would take all of us to stand ground and be like, okay, well, nobody's gonna get these. Like, even if they're offering them on the street, we're all gonna be like, no, we're not gonna get them out of principle, but that's not gonna happen. Right?
Even if all of us did, it still wouldn't work. Because
Probably.
think about everyone that you know that wanted the lost and founds. Who got
Probably so.
No one.
Yeah.
So even if all of us said, no, we ain't doing it, the other people are still buying it.
Yeah.
The machine's already working, so it doesn't even matter for them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I say you have to like, if I don't get a shoe, it's like, I don't get the shoe. I'll make jokes and like, oh my God, I really, but at the end of the day, it's still just a shoe.
Yeah.
I'm not, there's more important things that are more
100%.
important, you know what I mean? So I understand the business. I look at both sides of the coin and just I kind of make my decisions from that. I don't expect them to really care about certain things. That's why certain things I'm not messing with certain brands anymore.
I hear.
I'm not buying it no more.
I hear.
And there's other brands that are literally on the list where, yeah, you might be on that list as well.
Of course.
That's why I said I'm looking at Puma at the moment. Because I might start rocking some Clydes. And I like them anyway, so.
Question?
Sorry, I went off a bit.
Go.
I'm questioning why you guys don't have the off-white Air Force Ones in the list.
Who's got them?
I had off-white. I had off-white ones on the list.
Did you?
I had one
Yeah,
on my list. Yeah,
Which
on my
ones?
list. The lemonades.
Oh yeah,
The yellow ones.
I had the yellow ones on my list.
I,
That's it. Just because it's a good shoe. That's it.
for me, I wouldn't put that as a top 10 sneaker of the year because it's pretty much a colorway. It's just literally a colorway. It's a yellow. Yeah, it might have a silver stitched swoosh around it. It's pretty much, there's not anything that's so crazy and unique about the shoe. If you look at, like I said, if you put that towards that and look at it, just the structure of the shoe and things that have gone into the shoe, there's a big difference. It's a colorway. For me personally, I can't just put a shoe on because it's just a colorway. I need something a bit more. And I like the lemonades. I think the lemonades were bananas, but... Oh, the Brooklyns.
Museums.
Oh, no, you said lemonades, sorry.
I said
the Brooklyn ones. I like, I think I even said it on the pod, I like the Brooklyn ones.
Yeah.
I do like the Brooklyn ones. I think I prefer the lemonades though. And I like the French one that they've got now. They said that's coming, the grey ones. They're nice, but again, it's a colorway. If they're gonna be priced stupid, I'm not gonna bother with it because it's just a color. I'm not gonna pay extra just for another colorway.
Got it.
That's my opinion. Kicks.
No, I mean, I don't know, man. Like when I see that, it's a pair that I would get. Like if I was reselling, I would want to get that pair just so I can flip it, so I can get a bunch of different things. Like it's not. I don't see. No, honestly, but I don't know. I'm like that with these as well, kind of in a way. But these different colorways that they're doing and they're dropping in different galleries or museums. This has been like the third one that they've dropped, I think. I don't know, it just doesn't do, it's like a shoe that exists but doesn't really exist. Even these, you'll see these more than you'll see those in a way.
In a way,
like,
true.
I don't know, like I've seen them on photos.
Most
I don't think I've ever...
No, the ones you've seen in Dragon Mart.
Yeah.
They're not different.
No, but honestly, like, I just like, it's a shoe it's like a unicorn, man. Like, I don't know, like I might have seen one of them. Like the blue, what's the blue one? The blue with the...
MCA, yeah.
MCA, yeah.
Oh, Thingy's got them.
I think that's the only one that I've ever seen in person. So it's like a shoe that exists, but like, to me personally, I don't know. It doesn't have
I think
any...
he's got the MCA and the Brooklyns.
Who does?
Armour. Armour. Yeah, he's got the MCAs and the Brooklyns.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember. Yeah. I just think, for me, it's just, like I said, it's just a colorway. It's just a colorway. There's nothing unique about it. It's obviously the swoosh is stitched on, but there's nothing more to it. There's no changes. It's just colorway.
Any more questions?
Any questions? Go ahead. Yeah, let's go.
guys.
What's up, bro?
What's happening?
We spoke a lot about 2022.
Yes.
What are you guys looking forward to in 2023? Collabs, ideas?
Sleep. I just want to sleep.
This is what a 40-year-old man wants, sleep. All right, I don't know, man.
43.
44, near.
44 next week.
Exactly. I don't know.
Should I
Go, because I'm really thinking off the top of my head.
Well, we kind of talked about this in one of the previous episodes. Like, I would want local collaborations. So I'm going to speak from my angle, and being that we live here, right? I would want bigger size run, first of all.
Facts.
All right? But other than that, like more, and I think we're kind of headed in that direction. Like it's getting diversified in a way that like, you know, Jordans are no longer so dominant as they used to be. I mean, we still have 3 pairs in top 10, but like it probably, a few years back, it probably would have been like 7 out of 10.
Oh, easy,
you know?
easy.
So, and these brands, like Asics is gonna come up. Hopefully New Balance keeps doing a good job. So that's kind of, that's it for me, I think.
All right, well, see. For me, I want to see more brands over here. Like, probably some of the guys would know. I want to see Diadoras, I want to see Mizuno. Yeah. I want to see Saucony, yeah. You know. I want to see, and these brands are coming. We just gotta wait a couple of months, I hope. But yeah, things like that. I think
sounds like some inside information.
It's like I want to see more. For me, I've seen Diadoras. This is what's funny. These brands existed before because we played football, or like so. Like if you play volleyball, you'll have Diadoras. If you play handball, they have Pumas. So you were around these brands. But then they disappeared in this last 10 years. So hopefully, this is what I'm hoping for, seeing more of these brands here, and this is what I'm really excited about. And I know they're coming, that's why I'm excited.
Old man?
Time machine. I wanna start getting cops that I missed.
I want better knees.
I wanna go, that's what I want to see. I wanna see myself doing. What I wanna see is collabs with stores. No, sorry, not collabs with local stores. I don't want to see that.
Brands, eh?
I want to see good collabs with local stores. Because some collabs I've seen, I'm like, nah, that's just not hitting. Like, nah, like you got like not magic carpet. What's the rugs called? You got the rugs all over the shoe, and it looks a bit.
Which shoe was that?
Oh, was it an Adidas shoe?
Oh, it didn't have a rug, bro.
It had something
It
on it.
had the gutra. It had the headscarf on the back.
No, there's one I saw with a rug. Anyway,
okay.
Maybe that was just someone doing a customization, but
Yeah.
I want to see good collabs that are not corny. I want something to be kind of authentic that represents the culture here, because I'm here and I'm absorbing bits of the culture, and I'm now realizing some things are corny. Obviously, being outside, I don't know.
Yeah.
But now I'm here, it's like, all right, I can see that. So I want to see good collabs. And then with local brands, I want to see sizes, good size runs, because that's an issue, and I'm only a size 12. That's not even crazy.
Equality. No W sizes. No.
Yeah,
no
women sizes. That's what I would love to see.
We want sizes for
just
everybody.
Just have sizes.
Yeah.
Because some of the women's shoes have got the dopest colorways, and I just never get them. I can never get them. Like the Alame 6s. Those are bananas. I can't get them. They just don't come in my size.
Hopefully that'll change.
So, and then a lot of women want to get some of the men's shoes, and they're like, oh, we can't get them
because the
men
smaller
are just,
size,
and then the men are just dominating. It doesn't come in our size, and that's like these ones there. I wanted these shoes. Can't get them.
Yeah.
So this is a thing where I get rid of that whole women's sizes. Everything's becoming, what's the word?
Just do a full size run of everything.
Everything's becoming transversal. So just put the shoe sizes in.
Yeah.
Just do that. Just forget everything else. Just do the shoes. Then I'll be good.
I hear you.
Yeah, and then and just something a bit more exciting. Stop trying to give us nonsense. I just don't want to see nonsense.
No, you mean forced stories and type of thing.
Yeah. Like
some stories are like,
if the story is forced, just don't have a story and put a good shoe out. If the shoe's good and you give a nonsense story, I don't want to hear it. Just give me a good shoe, and then I'm good. I like a story, and if it's good, great, add it. But if it's not, don't bother.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say a story, but I really want to say it, but someone's wearing the shoes.
Don't say it.
So I can't say it. But there's a story, and I absolutely hate it. And I've said it many times on the podcast.
Yes, I remember that very well.
Any more questions?
Got more questions, guys? Go, bro. Go.
Yeah, I already asked Marquis a question, but if you could pick one sneaker from last year, what would you say is your most underrated sneaker?
Underrated.
Oh yeah, you asked me earlier on.
Oh, from last year, underrated.
I'll say it
Oh,
again.
I'll say it right. You say it. What are you gonna say? Oh, it's over there.
I don't want to pull the mics off.
I'm not gonna move my feet.
This one here.
From last year?
Yeah.
You said from 2022, yeah? Okay.
Last year.
I'm going like 2021, bro. I'm like,
Where are you going?
All right.
I'll probably say Tom Sachs.
I'd say Air Jordan 2 Maison Chateau Rouge.
Which ones?
Maison Chateau Rouge.
Maison Chateau Rouge. I think that is one of the most underrated twos. And
Oh, that was women's, wasn't it?
No, bro.
No, why didn't I get? Oh no, I just saw L's everywhere.
Yes, we took L's. That's it.
But yeah, Sam be the time for me. But I can't even say this is underrated because again, it hasn't had time to
Fine.
breathe.
Yeah. Any more questions, guys? Anything on your mind? Any insights? Wait, let me see. I got homie behind you. Might ask a question.
Oh, is
Questions?
it a question? Oh, no.
I guess that's it then, yeah?
All right.
You want to do the outro?
Before the outro, don't we have?
Oh, we got one more competition.
One more competition, yeah? Just before, you want to leave?
All right. So, what do you want to do? Do you want to do? We had 2 questions related to this one. Do you want to do the one?
This one, or what's the second one?
No, it was this one or the
I
MB?
think this one.
Sure.
But if you want to go for this one, it's all good. Because you lot picked that as number 1. I don't even know. So.
Want to go with that one?
Left or right?
I think that's easier.
You think that's easier?
What guys do you reckon? Which question, left or right?
No, but we need to make it hard. This
We've got to make it harder. We need some effort, yeah?
All right. So, last question.
He's going to get it straight away.
Who is?
John is there, bro.
So, basically, since these 2 were the top 2 shoes of the year, a question is going to be related to Michael Jordan. Where was Michael Jordan born? No Googling. Put your phone
You
down.
made a Google straight away.
Where was Michael Jordan born?
It's easy.
Nobody knows.
It's easy, come on.
Does anybody want to guess?
Guess,
But you got to raise your hand. Don't just yell it out.
If you can guess, no one knows.
State or?
No. Town. City.
Okay, well, we got one Chicago. Who else?
Huh? Philly? No.
Do you know? If you go on. Do you know?
Does she go? No.
North Carolina.
No.
No.
Oh no!
She
No! You
didn't
can't
give
even
us
answer. No, she was in bed. She was sleeping.
She didn't hear us talk about it. Okay.
Oh, wow. Okay, nobody knows?
No. Nobody knows the answer
Nobody
to this
knows?
question.
Oh, wow.
Wow. All right.
See somebody Google
All right.
over there in the
You
back.
got to go home and revise.
Shoevinator guys can't Google. Shoevinator guys.
Shoevinator
can't.
guys.
Yeah, we got to come up with something easier.
All right,
cool.
let's go with this one, and then
All right.
we'll tell people what's up with that one.
These on the streets are commonly known as the reverse mockers. Yeah, turn it. Yeah. What is the actual name of these shoes?
The colorway name
Yeah,
of the
what's
shoe.
the actual colorway name? The colorway is not the reverse mockers.
I'm gonna say seal.
I'm going to stop you right there.
No.
No.
No, it's not mocha. This is not a mocha. Because if you look at the mockers, it's not the same color. Brown cream. No.
Damn.
Coffee something?
No.
No.
Chocolate?
No.
No.
Yeah, we're gonna,
Wow.
we're gonna have to come up with
That was
with a third
an
question.
easy one.
One more question?
About Jordan. Something else about Jordan.
Let's do one about us.
MB. Let's do one about.
Why is the N.Stock podcast called N.Stock?
Ooh, no, that's way too tough. No, us is that. That's the
Got a
tough
winner.
question.
She got it
She
right.
said what it was.
Yeah, she got it right. Let's go. Round of applause, Cornelia. Round of applause.
N.Stock.
You're the winner.
He got to know what?
Huh?
Yeah, the winner. He doesn't know.
Oh, so N.Stock, basically all of our first names start with N. So it's in-stock and
In-stock
N.Stock.
and-
So it's all of our first names. Can't let you know the government names.
You want to say what the price is?
Okay, so you've won a set of laces from the Lace Check. Oh, and a £500 dirham.
Easy.
A 500 dirham gift voucher from Concepts.
Which we're gonna give you. We'll give it to you in a little bit. Yeah,
so we need to get we'll sort it out when we're finished.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that's it. You want to do the outro?
Before the outro, anybody? Yeah. Huh? What?
Oh, sorry. Brooklyn.
Jordan is born in
New
Brooklyn.
York.
Born in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Jordan's
born in Brooklyn.
The colorway.
These are actually Ridge Rock.
Ridge Rock
is the actual name for these.
Ridge
not
Rock.
Reverse mockers. Ridge Rock.
Yeah. I was sure that you would know this.
I thought you would have known this. You was literally putting information about Jordan this morning. Like, yes, if you knew this, he dunked the ball.
I guess that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh, before you go, can everybody just come in for the photo?
Yeah,
we're going to do the outro, and then before everybody leaves, we just do a group photo.
Okay.
Yeah?
Like,
you want to do the outro?
We're done now. I'm shattered.
We're done.
Yeah.
We're going to go and eat. So, are we still going to go over to the other place?
I don't know what the time is.
So
we're going to go for a bite to eat just around the corner.
Yeah, after the photo, we'll tell you what we're doing next. If you guys would like to come with us, that would be amazing. I want to thank each person that walked into the store, each person that actually waited for an hour before I came.
Yeah.
I had a blowout with 2 tires, which doesn't really happen often.
He just blew out 2 tires.
I blew out 2 tires. I'm not going to take you.
I would advise
So I want to thank Concept Store for actually giving us the space and the platform to do this. Shout out to Concept.
Thank you guys.
We want to thank Wayne's-tagram, our photographer.
Shout out to Wayne, bro.
Yeah, thank you for everybody for showing up. Thank you for everybody who gave us. Thank you to everybody who gave us.
In the shoes, Mator, Ahmed,
Mirza. Amazing, you know what?
Did we forget anybody? Your boy.
First of all, I want to thank myself just
Fair
for
enough.
being awesome.
Fair enough.
All right, fast forward.
Thank you guys. Thank you. It's a wrap. Yeah.
Now,
thank you.
N.Stock out.
So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell button, and we'll catch you next time on the N.Stock podcast. See you next time.
Peace out.
It's a wrap. Thank you. Let's take the mics off. Let's take a photo.
All right,
and then give us back the shoes.
I need food.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not. It's
Gets the people going.
What an idiot! Oh, what a loser!